The All Smiling Faces podcast is now sponsored by Tyre Spot, the Northeast's leading tyre supplier with branches across the region. Tyre Spot don't just do tyres, they cover everything from servicing to wheel alignment. They can handle every aspect of your car's maintenance. For more information, visit tyrespot.co.uk. Enjoy the episode. Hi everybody, welcome back to the GallowgateShots YouTube channel, and we are back for a live watch along tonight as Newcastle United face Nottingham Forest in the Carabao Cup. Shall we go through the starting lineup first of all, boys?
Might as well.
Everybody knows who it was, so I'm not going to introduce everybody, and it's not going to have his audio.
Everybody knows how you are. How conceited.
Well, we do. You're famous, bestie.
I am famous.
You've been spotted quite a bit recently, haven't you?
I
You absolutely love it.
Misses, well, can you? Right. First.
So let's go through the starting 11. I am going to put something on screen along with a banner, which is going to go across as well. Just obviously going through everything. Oh, we're showing off tonight, mate. So starting lineup is Pope in goal. Trippier returns wearing the captain's armband. You've got centre-back partnership of Kraft and Dan Burn. You have Hall returning at left-back. You have Joelinton and Willock in centre midfield, and Tunali is returned as well. So Tunali is back. His first competitive game in God knows how long. On the flanks, you have Harvey Barnes, you have Miggy Almiron, and you have Isaac up top. Are you turning that fan off already, by the way? It sounds like it's about to explode.
Like about to explode.
Yeah, it does.
Take off one of
we'll have this issue on Saturday as well. So,
is it not just a way of having it on, but like on a lesser?
No, number two's even louder. I know it was nice, wasn't it? I know. But Bestie,
hello.
What's your thoughts on the starting 11?
I'm surprised by how strong it is. I thought there'd be more rotation. I think we said on Monday night. I thought like 4 or 5 changes.
There's been 6.
There's been 6, like I.
Is it really? Shows how much attention I've been paying.
So if you go through them, Trips is in.
Yeah. I would Trips finish the game on. Trips and Hall.
Yeah, it's still changing.
That's what I thought. I'm in rotation as in like maybe get Parkinson in or.
Does it also maybe think that the squad's actually quite stronger than you maybe thought?
Well, it is. I remember the Villa game last season. Obviously beating 5-1, 6-1, whatever it was. And like you've got Gordon went off for Harvey Barnes, Isaac and Wilson were vying for players. And what looking at the team thinking like, oh, got real quality. And then the injuries decimated. I mean, injuries were like, let's not forget how many injuries we had last year. It was ridiculous all at the same time. And it will have actually got a pretty decent squad.
Yeah, we do.
How many have we sat here or watching that podcast where they said it? If Joelinton had been fit, if Pope had been fit last season, would have finished 4th. That's how good the squad is. Or even just those individuals, and that's without the kind of strength and depth. Harvey Barnes missed a lot of last season. Trippier's form really badly did, but he looked excellent when he came on Sunday. So I think it is kind of testament to how much quality that we do have in the squad. The bench is better these days. I know Wilson's in job.
So the bench itself, I'll go through the bench. You have Ruddy,
Big John
on the bench. You've got Gordon, Target, Asula, Livermento, Murphy, Kelly, Longstaff, and Bruno.
Like that's
a strong bench.
At least 5 first teamers there.
I know about Ruddy, definitely first teamer. So
we've got somebody here as well. It's great.
It's either a case of Dubravka still suffering from his concussion, or they're just keeping him.
His wife put a very
I saw that
post. You see about stressed at work, and he must have told her he's on 40 grand a year, not a week.
Who's stressed at work?
Dubravka. His wife.
Really?
Yes, his wife put a picture on saying that I know it's hard for your work, and I know you're stressed, and that, but I'm with you. I'm proud of you, and blah blah blah.
To be fair, though, it doesn't matter how much money you make. You can still have stress in your life.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I mean, probably is.
But you're a millionaire, Bestie. You're stressed a bit.
I'm a millionaire. How's that?
You've won a life, haven't you?
Well, I mean, that is correct, yes, but not financially, unfortunately.
I think that's probably just even stemmed from the summer where his comments around that he needed to get back to Newcastle to find out what was happening, what his future was, because obviously we went and signed 73 goalkeepers in the close season when
73-year-old goalkeepers
and still counting, mate.
So, I think it's fairly obvious that we're trying to.
So that's why he must be stressed, because we're trying to get rid of him and he may not want to go.
Yeah, potentially.
So He's basically saying, we know they don't want you,
Mm.
but I want you. And
Yeah.
I love you.
It's good
I
about
love
it.
you.
Fair play. I keep on saying, I hope he gets a move. I hope he gets to move somewhere and play some football. I thought Saturday would have been great for him. Maybe he's
would have been.
So I'm not going to read that comment out, Adam.
just 8.5, Adam.
You see it.
Isn't it?
But I would like to see him get a move and get some football. I feel as I've got to talk here. What's that?
Go on, Adam, lad.
Oh, no.
That's with the other guy, isn't it?
Yeah? Oh, that's the other one. Yeah, that's our boy, that the guy.
So, Mark, thoughts on the upcoming game? We have 7 minutes till kickoff, and people will be glad to know or frustrated to know that we still do not have a timer to put on the screen.
7 minutes till kickoff, but probably about 13 and a half minutes to know an hour stream.
Can we not just put like a timer thing on one of our phones and have that taken along as
That's what I thought, yeah, possibly, but it means what are we giving up with mobile phones to stick on the front of the desk?
Where would the fun be if we didn't have the regular countdown timers during the match of people being able to do that time check? It always adds to the occasion, doesn't it?
Time check and tip cams.
It does.
So how long's to kick off, did you say, sorry?
Hey, we have 6 minutes now.
Well, we need to order some food.
We do need to order some food.
That's all we
yes,
need.
we do need to
But
order
no,
some
I'm
food.
looking forward to it.
I can't wait. I've been excited for it all day, actually.
Well, the food or the match?
Both.
The food. No, but not on the match. Honest. No, I really have. I've actually been looking forward to seeing
looking
you.
to the food after I sent him that meal deal earlier.
Yeah.
It's more like 97, 98.
So I thought as well.
Yeah.
Looks a pleasant evening down at the old Trent.
I've even been
The
looking
City
forward
Ground.
to see Mark.
They're not playing cricket.
No, but the river. I mean,
Well, they're not playing football there.
the banks. The banks of the river.
It's not on the banks, is it? It's not the banks of the.
What I do want to talk about
Meters away from us.
before the match actually starts
It's on
is rumours tonight that Fulham are interested in Miggy.
I don't think you can look. No, absolutely not. No, it's too late in the window. Like everyone's probably saying, I get rid of him, but I'd be shocked if we had a replacement ready to come in. Like you definitely can't be letting Miggy go with no one coming in. Like
that's the condition for me. Is I've wondered. I think we spoke about this tonight as well. If one of the reasons that they've taken so long to get people in the latter stages of the window is that they need to get money in first. Like Trippier has been rumoured for quite a while. Callum Wilson was talked about earlier in the summer. Longstaff's been talked about, and Miggy a few times over the summer as well. So maybe that's the one where he would. I'm not saying this is definitely the case, but could it be possible that him going might unlock?
It's 100% the case. If you just look back into the end of season, the fact that we had to sell Anderson, who's playing tonight, which will be interesting.
Is
to
he
watch.
starting? Is he?
He's starting, yeah. And Minty, who's obviously been playing for Brighton, just to balance the books and get over the PSR threshold. It's clear as day to me that there isn't the money that there is the money there, because obviously we can get the owners to bankroll us.
Yeah.
However, the rules don't allow us to do it.
It's balancing the books, isn't it?
Yeah.
But even then, you haven't necessarily got to sell Miggy because the money's there. So theoretically, you wouldn't have to sell Miggy now to get players in now because it's all within the same PSR window. So,
well, you'd have to do it.
You could
in January or at the end of the season before.
Oh, if you don't bring a centre back in,
isn't it?
You could sell them for if it's 15 million, the price that I've seen on
how much?
15.
15. Yeah.
So you could argue with someone say 8 million up front and 7 million in January or before June, and that would then, that would bring it in.
Sandro, lad.
So yeah, Sandro's back as well. Degger, excited?
I am really excited. Actually, I think the team's brilliant. Really, really happy with the lineup. Obviously going for it. Personally, over the moon that Trippier's on and captain. Absolutely over the moon.
The numbers as well.
So I'm really happy Trippier's on because I had a horrible feeling that if he wasn't in this game, then we could have problems. But he's not. He's there. He's captain. Great.
Cup tied, but he's moved for Everton as well now.
Well, a lot of people say
cup front there as well.
The likes of the transfer rumours with Gay that now he's cup tied, we should just walk away. It's possible 5 games or something daft like that. You might miss. Yes, it might take a little bit off the value of the player, but not a huge amount. I don't think that stops us going in for Gay again.
Not the slightest bit.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah, it's mad. There's a lot of people do think that as well, but I mean, surely we're signing this guy hoping he's going to be up for 5 to 10 years probably. So just because you can't play 4 games in the Carabao Cup, I'd be surprised anyway. Surely they've got a longer vision than that. They might think he's the missing piece to finish in the top 4. You know what I mean? Like a real aspiration rather than like, well, he kind of play the next round of the Carabao Cup. We'll not get him.
I do want to say as well, those that are watching, we would appreciate it massively if there are any goals or any major points in the game. Just refrain from throwing the comments in straight away because we
Daryl.
might be a couple of minutes behind yous. Okay,
I'll turn nothing up.
we will give you updates in regards to the time which we have on our stream as well. But try your best. Just wait till we react and react with us rather than ruin it for us as well.
And we've got the time sponsored by
Dasmo,
Actress will
yes.
be by Mark, so he'll be able to give you the countdown of where we are, so you can
Talking
pause.
clock.
The talking clock.
But yeah, we're looking at you, Dasmo.
The talking
You
cock.
did say clock there, didn't you?
I just right, lads. Again,
So do score predictions before food.
okay. I'm going 3-0 Newcastle.
Okay, I'm going to go 2-1 Newcastle. Mark.
1-1
Then
penalties.
I know wins. Jeez, I'm having to claw this out of you.
Newcastle
Okay.
to lose
Bestie.
on penalties.
Piss off.
I think 2-1 to Eddie's Mags.
2-1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, what we're doing for food then?
Right. Get the phone on.
Have you got the
was some
website?
opinion.
Or anybody?
It's in the group.
Sorry if it goes quiet. Just let us know what you think that the scoreline is going to be as well. Put it in the comments. Like the video as well. We might go quiet because, well, we won't go quiet. We're going to talk about food a little bit.
It's nice to see Joe Willock back in midfield starting the game. Obviously, I know he came on at the weekend, but him to be in there alongside Sandro. Oh my God. It's like 2 new signings, isn't it? 2 new signings.
I know it's a cliche thing, isn't it? But it really is with Tonali. Like,
Yeah, because he played so little last season.
I was shocked to discover before there on the stats that he'd actually started. Oh, sorry, at least played 12 games.
dropped form though, didn't he, as well?
It didn't seem anywhere near that he played as many as that.
I think it was October before he got
Yeah.
the ban. He served 10 months, so it's
Well, that's it. He played in the Champions
It's
League
still-
games, didn't he?
yeah. He played it away to Milan.
Milan
Did he
he
play against PSG? He must have done because that was over a year ago. No,
No,
it wasn't. But it was. I'm sure it was before the ban.
You can't still get like the like Champions League shirts. You can get the Champions League. I'm not saying I'm going to go in and get a Carabao Cup badge. I'm just asking the question.
Mhm.
You can't go in and ask for a Carabao Cup badge or FA Cup one, could you? Like on the side.
Not in the club shop. I think you
Nah.
can get them, but I don't think the club
Yeah.
shop do.
Strange, isn't it?
I don't know. We've got a minute.
This is Sven.
I was going to say
Yeah,
probably
they probably are, yeah.
Sven. That's a round of applause.
I don't feel quite so bad.
Yeah.
Do you know the actual address? Just because I don't really want to say it live on stream.
That's why I'll
Just
give you the phone.
Okay.
That's a really good shout. That actually, I thought of that.
in case people start rocking up on that.
passed the phone.
Yeah.
Like,
So that's the postcode, but the Mark, just type it or whatever to him.
well, how do I put it in there?
It'll probably come on drop down menu, does it?
No, that's it. That is you have a look. That to me, that's it then.
It's not like we don't trust everybody watching. Just we'd rather not put the address of the studio out live on YouTube.
That's why I passed it the phone. I was like, what's the postcode? You can read it out now. You right?
That'll just be to see if it delivers that postcode.
Which they will, because it's like across the road.
What was that thing on the back of your phone, Digger?
It's my Apple Wallet.
All right, okay.
The MagSafe wallet.
Me
yes.
Apple Wallet.
Yeah,
Me Apple Wallet.
It's class. And if you put it in your phone, pings and it tells you where you've last left it. as
All
well.
right, okay.
It's quite cool.
How much was that?
Didn't ask.
How much was it?
Do you know how much the
How
case
much-
was?
how much
Do you know how much the case was?
No.
50 quid.
Fuck off.
And I mean, you can get it for what, like £2 on eBay or something?
I've got the mine stuck at 20, 25
That
quid,
that
right?
was 50 as well, and that was 45.50.
So I'm just looking
Mine was a
at,
pound on Sheen, I think.
looking at the time here. We're after 8, but that might just be because of the minutes applause rather than
Right, okay, yeah.
the
So
stream
I'm gonna put it.
running
I'm going to
behind.
stop watching my phone and stick that in the front of the desk, and it'll.
Oh, no.
No, you have to go down to the evening ones.
I'm assuming the phone won't automatically lock with a stopwatch on.
It will, but
Un-
it'll be displayed on the home screen, like on your lock screen.
But it's not for my benefit though. It's not going to have not me. Oh,
no, but when your lock screen comes out, it'll still play the thing. Is that what you mean?
yeah, I know that.
It'll
But
go black.
then
won't it?
there's no point in doing it.
No, it won't.
Oh, well.
All right, okay. We're about to kick off. So those that are watching live to this live watch along, we'll kick it off now.
Enjoy the game.
Oh, speaking of Alan Smith, I was looking for some old Oasis CDs today. They put on, I know I can stream them, but for like the radio and so I need MP3s on them. But
Go on.
No way, not this early.
Go on. Go on.
It's-
It was a
Well,
already, man.
Get in there. What a start.
Dasmo, you're a tit as well, by the way. He's put it in there. He hasn't told him, but he's like, watch the telly,
Oh,
lads.
Daryl, man.
Fuck you, Dasmo.
You don't block them.
I might block him eye. Jesus Christ,
Get
lads. That was
in.
quick.
18 seconds.
30 seconds.
18, 19 seconds it was.
Oh, I could have left it for Denali. He was right there as well, wasn't he?
Ah, he was.
Denali actually starts it off with a little forward pass there. This lovely little flick through.
Was Miggy that one? Was that Miggy?
There's Miggy one at Barnes. Tear up the wing as well there.
Great
Nah, I
shot.
can't.
Oh,
Barnes,
Denali's
Denali's offside.
yeah.
I
That's
don't
Miggy
know.
that does that.
Lovely
Brilliant
ball by
by Miggy, that, isn't it? Can I just shout that for those at the back? That's brilliant from Miggy, that.
What's a keeper doing there?
It's dreadful. It's a shit finish.
Jesus.
It's terrible.
It's it's so close to his body that it's hard
It's
to
a
get it away.
difficult one for him, isn't it?
Anywhere else, though, like just anywhere else.
I know,
Just
but
even if it
it's-
goes in front of him.
It's
Not taking anything away.
Yeah.
1-0 up so early on. Get in. Get them
Unreal,
pizzas.
that, like.
Get them pizzas.
Get
Yeah.
in there.
So speaking of Alan Smith, I was looking for CDs upstairs earlier today.
It worked last time, Bestie. Keep telling the story.
I was rooting around through the cupboard. I found me Championship 2010 sticker album.
Okay.
Oh,
nice.
here we go.
Yeah.
That's got the lads here.
Oh, shit.
Baz. There we go.
Right. This.
And there you go, there's yeah.
All right. Okay. What
Oh,
a
yeah,
choice.
yeah.
Lovely.
So for
That's
the
a beautiful shirt. That is.
It's a nice
I
shirt.
absolutely love it.
actually we've got the 4 Newcastle players on there.
Good luck.
Technically, Darren Ambrose, Michael Chopra, Alan Smith, David Wheat, and Wayne Routledge on the cover.
That's all there is, like meal wise, mate. That's it. That's all there is. That's all the rest. Oh, everything's planned out.
But as I say, I'm not bothered. I've eaten in the house, so
Understand.
Worst case
What a
scenario.
start.
I've had a bum steer from Walker, have we?
Well, worst case scenario. We can just order and I'll just walk over at half time. It's only 5 minutes away.
Oh, it's a good touch. That's all right.
The little kitchen up here got good cooking facilities and stuff.
It's a microwave.
Let's get some Chicago town, some Aldi or something.
Get some. What were you talking about the other day?
Oh,
Declan?
well played.
That will look again.
Yeah.
Rustler burgers. That's what we're talking about the other day. Come on.
Give
Come on.
Give it. Oh my God.
That was Tonali as well,
I
wasn't it?
was I. Mind your shot on target, let me bet in. Yeah, what? Right. Okay.
God, I've got through him a couple of times here.
God, he was in there. That would have been lovely, wouldn't it?
This is some pretty nice football that we're playing there, like on the break.
Joe
Willock
Willock
was
is
tremendous.
again. Like,
Yeah,
he
he's
made
so
such a
direct,
difference
isn't he?
on Sunday.
Do you know what it is? Like, I know I've said this plenty
Really
times
big
before on the
Joe.
podcast. Like, when Joe Willock is not playing, you kind of forget how good he is.
Yeah.
Then when he does get his chance, when he's not injured, unfortunately, because he does tend to pick up a lot of injuries, he's so direct.
Well,
It's absolutely ridiculous.
That's spell. He was only back for a couple of games last year and he was injured even then, wasn't he? Can we conclude from this and that we don't really need Bruno?
No.
Steady on now.
Get him
Steady
sold.
on.
Get him sold.
Get him away. See if FC Charlotte want him.
Right, so a special offer is buy any 3 12-inch pizzas and get a 10-inch margarita or a free 10-inch garlic bread with cheese free with a very large bottle of pop.
That's not a very good deal at all, that really.
Isn't it?
Not particularly.
That's 4 pizzas, isn't it?
Yeah, but still,
There's a garlic bread with cheese and a bottle of pop.
buying 3 pizzas and getting a.
Well, 3 pizzas for 18 quid, 3 12-inch pizzas for 18 quid is a decent deal, I reckon. Like,
So there's what? Well, the other ones.
Oh, that's not a bad deal. Sorry, I
like
thought,
6
yeah,
quid a pizza, innit?
I was expecting maybe 10 quid a pizza, something.
Oh, 6 quid a
yeah,
pizza,
nice.
then you get your garlic bread as well.
kebab special.
Oh, here he is. Here he goes.
Large.
You're wearing white as well, Decker. What a
Aye,
mistake
aye.
that is, man. You can see the fat lads all wearing dark stuff.
Or just take your shirt off like Mark.
Paul.
Oh.
I was thinking about that the other day. So what game was it? West Brom, that game?
When you push it on the stage.
When you done that interview?
With George, when
Yes.
you
Yeah, was
did
it-
someone nick your chicken parmo?
Yes, they did.
So it was West Brom away, wasn't it? And Taylor and George met everybody in the Ashley because we're doing a bit of a segment on the podcast about away games and traveling with fans on away games. So they're on the same coach as us, and they said, "Oh, lads, obviously you do a podcast as well, so come we'll interview you on the podcast as well." But didn't speak about Newcastle at all. It was spoke about him taking his shirt off to eat soup.
It was.
It was. I thought, who are these assholes?
It wasn't long before that revelation kind of came to light, though, was it?
Yeah.
About Mark's
soup habits.
flavour,
So
Mark's propensity.
Your soup habits.
again, just for those that
Your
may not be
proclivities.
familiar with this story, this isn't a regular occurrence. This was a one-off because I was wearing white and I was about to tuck into a steaming hot bowl of minestrone soup.
Well, yeah, I went.
Keep the tie on, but take the shirt off.
No, I was at home and, as you well know, wearing white and having some sort of tomato-based sauce, and you have a little incident where it goes onto the white, it's a bugger to get out, isn't it? So,
I mean, it could be the end of the shirt.
better safe than sorry. Whip it off. Go bare chested. Get stuck into your minestrone. See, if it was like cream of chicken soup, I wouldn't have bothered.
But it's still going to leave like a yellowy tinge.
But that comes out easy.
As you wouldn't.
It's always your tomato and minestrone, anything like that.
I think that's the only one, if I'm honest. Because the other ones, you only get 10 inches. 10 margarita, 10. So that's 23.99 for 3 12s. And then
What was the one with all the kebabs and wraps? And
I can't see that one. Like,
So what you got currently in the basket?
I haven't got anything in the basket, yeah.
So what was that deal?
Going straight in my basket.
So the only one I think the only good one is buy any 3 12-inch pizzas and get a free 10-inch margarita or a free 10-inch garlic bread with cheese.
And that was
23.99. A bottle of pop as well, yeah.
Is that including delivery? Yeah,
No, probably not. I'll be
it must
surprised.
be because it was like.
So what
18 quid or
pizza
something,
do you want?
wasn't
There's 32 options.
32 options.
Aye. Oh, is there a kebab one?
Get that and a couple of bags of chips will be all right.
Kebab pizza, right? Thanks. There's one. Right, next.
Something like
There's chicken special. There's
Mikey or something?
meat special.
Kiev, get a Kiev.
Special pizza.
As long as it doesn't have mushrooms or onions on it, like sod that.
It'll be like pepperoni, ham.
Some mushrooms on it. Like. Yeah, just get like a meat one.
Not keen on mushrooms on pizza,
Nah.
I love them, mate.
Chicken Kiev, they'll have one of them.
Pizza Kiev, yep. So I've got pizza Kiev, a meat special, and a kebab one.
Yeah.
Is that all right? Yeah.
A couple of bags of chips.
And then 100%. What do you want? Do you want the garlic bread with cheese? As the
Gotta have the garlic bread with cheese, yeah.
Right. Add that then. Right, next. Oh,
Garlics, we need
order
garlics.
£1 more and you get 15% off. So let's go.
We need garlics.
£1
Yeah.
more.
£1 more to get 15%
We're
off.
getting about 10 garlics anyway, like, so the hell.
Yeah.
Add that up.
I want some chips. Like I'm.
Aye.
A couple of bags
Do
of
we
chips.
need
Two
kebab
bags
wrap?
of chips?
A couple of large bags of chips.
I don't
There
think
we girls.
will there be
It's like a bag
will there be
with
bags in here though? Or will there be like polystyrene things? Do you
It's a
know?
chip shop.
Oh, best in the world.
There's a
One of
match
them.
going on and we're all looking at taking an order for
Oh, what's he
yes.
doing
Is
there?
that off the line? That
Oh,
Mark,
it's
or
not-
not?
I don't think he was quite on the line there.
Well done though. Causing a bit of trouble down this side a little bit. Like
It's that dodgy right back we've got.
yeah, no, should get rid of him.
Right, so what we got in the basket so far? 3 pizzas.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look for chips. Chipmaroos. Where is this place? Like, 'cause it says 45 minutes for delivery. That's
Just
not,
round the corner.
I'm not a fan of that. Like. Is it really?
Mhm.
Is there chippy around here? I didn't know that.
Is it really?
Oh. Oh.
No,
Oh,
V-
why
no,
is
No
VR.
VR.
Oh god.
Why is he
Oh,
hobbling around like that?
My word, just dead like that, innit?
I think I'll have labyrinth through the back of him a bit, yeah. It's twice he's been down though, first 8.5 minutes.
I win that, is it?
Nah.
There you
one.
go, man.
It's just coming to get. Oh, he gives him a little kick like from behind, doesn't he?
Oh, Bob.
Mm.
Should be doing
What?
better
He's
there,
lost his
sunshine.
hairband.
Oh, he's nowhere near the line, look at that.
Aye, he's not off the line.
Got off the line, that.
Nick Pope.
Ah, there's no shop should be this hard to order chips.
Is there not a search bar?
This category is only available between 11:30 and 2 for chips. What in the...
You're in the lunchtime specials, man.
I'm not, man. I've just typed in chips.
See that?
But you shouldn't have lunchtime special, a bag of chips. So that shouldn't even be in the option. How can that be a lunchtime special if you want a large bag of chips? Lunchtime only. What?
Some people they have a large bag of chips at lunch, I suppose.
Oh, wait, you went to cut.
One of the worst apps I've ever seen in history. That
It's because you keep
I've done that.
filtering it.
I the chips.
How Joe will it
I do not like it when Willet goes down. Have I jinxed this?
Well, that's the only reason why people have any issue with him is because of his fitness. That's all. We all know he's a very, very good player.
Have people got an issue with him? I'm
No,
not
but
being funny. I've never seen anyone kind of.
I just think like he said that like you forget about him when he's not on and stuff like that, and I just think it's the fitness in it. Like it's oh god,
It's the impact when he tackles the lad first time round.
Yeah.
When you can see him limiting before he even clears it.
So what's he done? His thigh here by the looks of it.
I hope it's his hip. I think.
need Dr. Walker. He'll tell you.
It's similar to like the
It's
one
on the
that
vine
Joe
pitch
Linton
as
picked
well.
up against Sunderland, where it was just like a bit of
Oh,
a knock.
Pizzas?
18
I know,
seconds.
it's mental.
Pizzas.
It's a poor finish, that really.
Pizza wrap. Oh.
Best get it. Add it on. 2 chips and about 3 garlics would be nice. Like
Hey, that sounds absolutely unbelievable. That's a pizza wrap.
Nah, he looks all right, doesn't he?
That's all I see in it.
he'll be fine.
I think he'll come back on. Like
Right, let's defend this corner, lads.
Oh my God, a pizza wrap. I don't know, I've just discovered something here.
We'll get it and see what it looks like.
Is that not just a calzone?
No, so it's a wrap, like a kebab wrap,
Mm-hmm.
but instead of just using like
A naan.
Kebab.
I mean,
like a pita bread or what do you call like a wrap,
The tortilla.
they use a pizza.
yeah,
All right.
So wrap.
that would be
Thick. Absolutely heavy. That.
Wouldn't it?
How much is that?
Margarita one's £6.
It's full of kebab meat as well.
Margarita wouldn't be.
Oh, get out of him. Go on, man.
Could be. I suppose it depends. I'm not. Oh, now referee has a yellow card. Surely he's got a ball.
He's not even going to freak. What?
Well, he said he won the ball. He might have.
done,
Like, he might have.
He did have it.
He might have. Yeah.
I'm surprised Barnes went down.
It looked like he could have carried on. Like yeah.
Trying to find chips, aren't you?
It's all the different. There's not many.
Stupid.
There we are, fish and chips menu.
I could get pine chips and all that, like, but
Might as well be able to go home now, lads.
I literally have not anything. You know, I can't tell you how hungry I am.
Large chips.
Best, right?
2.
Yes, please. While you're there, find garlic.
Oh,
good
I
touch.
haven't found garlic.
Oh,
Well done. Well done.
A craft.
Oh, Willock there, just you see him look up at the sky, sort of thing, like just at the bottom of the picture there. You like looked up and was like, ah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. This like of
Fan of what?
the Willock situation here.
You like look up at the air, like almost shouting.
He's never a player that goes off straight away though. He always goes back on the field and gives it a couple of minutes, and that's when you see it.
Is he a doctor?
Who, Willock?
No, it's called Dr. Silva Moreira.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Fair play, like. Supplement his income with a game of football.
Give me a Willock.
Shout that. I'm waiting for someone in the comments to go, it's Da Silva Moreira.
They've seen to just slow it down a bit, haven't they, Forest?
They've done well since
Like,
conceding.
yeah,
to be fair.
they've slowed it down a bit.
I mean, there could have been 2 down before this spell of play, like, but
But look, this is what we're missing at the weekend.
well
I thought,
done.
look, like the high pressure we've got here.
Mm-hmm.
it needs to be like that. It just needs to
Yeah.
be more urgent as well.
How many
Like,
garlics?
It's full.
Get- 4
£6 on garlic.
best.
I got large ones, like.
He's a tricky player, this kid. Ah, well
Get
done.
it,
Well
get it.
done, Mickey lad.
Willock's coming off here. Look, he's coming off here. Look,
Ah,
just
looks
where
like
I
he is.
he's jogging. You could see.
Oh,
Fuck's sake!
Oh,
man.
I wonder if that changes the Tonali situation then, because obviously you'd expect
well done, Mickey
Bruno
lad.
or Longstaff on the bench.
I
Do we see
can't
that?
remember, mate.
Oh, God. Oh,
Another one.
Was not.
Yeah, Bruno, aye.
Aye.
that's shit, that.
Fuck, man. It's just exactly what we're saying.
At least he's taken 3 games this season.
It looks so like... I know.
Yeah.
It's not good.
He must be sick of his life, him, like, with
It,
all of last season, you know.
yeah. Mentally, it's tough to take, innit?
I think he did struggle a bit last time around, I'm sure I read. The bother he had last year. Hopefully it's just it's a little thing that you come back from for the weekend.
Right, so what am I putting there then? Because that's the bit we're going to do over the year. Are we picking it up or collected?
Like, hey, no. How long did it say for delivery?
45.
Just get delivered.
I mean, 45 minutes, the second half will be injury time notwithstanding, they ready to kick off.
Yeah, to be fair, because it's not going to be ready for 20 minutes. And like, but first,
Do we need to do a time check with people as well?
it's going to be half an hour, the earliest anybody can leave. So just order them. What your bank deals in the chat, Dagger.
Man, how are Bruno? Captain's armband as well, straight away.
Not having it. Mark. Bruno came on. Guess what you got? The armband.
You're joking.
Got the
I
armband.
took the armband on, straight
Yeah.
up. I'm furious.
I just don't get it.
I can't believe it. It's just woke. It's
that
woke,
him
isn't
on?
it?
Yeah, he's got like
Honestly, he just came on there and yeah,
Chips give him it, yeah. He's club captain. Ooh, nice ball.
He's not club captain.
Lascelles is
Lascelles is club captain.
but his first team. Well, Lascelles is not, hasn't he? So it's a weird one. That I wonder if it's a punishment for Trippier for his alleged.
It 100% is. He's literally taken the vice captaincy off him.
83 quid, I think.
I think he was still captain at the start of the game, yeah, though, wasn't he? So it's not as if he's been totally like ostracized.
No, like that's we all knew what was happening. Like Bruno's got it.
Well, we didn't all know, did we?
I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
Ooh, shite that Bruno. Look, that's terrible way to treat Trippier. Like, to be fair,
It depends what Trippier's been up to.
You don't like. Oh, he's
celebrating
he's
every inch the captain.
I don't know. Like, why is it terrible?
It's very unusual, I think.
It's unusual, yeah.
To change captains during a match while the original captain's still on the pitch. That's odd.
I think it's. Do you know what it is? I don't think.
No, because that.
Unless, I mean, you see with the Lascelles coming on, if Lascelles will come back from, like, when he comes back from his long injury, he'll play again at some point in the season, and he will get the armband because it's like almost like a ceremonial thing, because like Lascelles won't have that long left. But Trippier giving it to Bruno now, like, it's not. Bruno's only didn't start a day because he rotated.
No, but I'm not meaning just about giving him the band there. I mean in general,
you don't care for it, do you?
They've taken they've literally stripped Trippier of the captaincy.
Trippier.
When we've all sat here and discussed at length what a great captain he is, his leadership skills, and all of that kind of thing, and then for them to take it off him and give it to Bruno.
It could have been to keep Bruno happy and keep Bruno here, mind.
Keeping Bruno happy. It could be because of what
The
conversations Howe and Trippier have had. It might be that Howe doesn't think Trippier's in a position where really he should be captain anymore. It might be a punishment.
Could be, yeah.
But there again, it strikes us a little unusual that Trippier's had the armband to start this one.
Go on. Oh, lovely.
Dan Burn didn't when Dan Burn's.
Oh, yes.
In leadership group.
Lost Tonali again, you know.
Yeah, but if Trippier and Dan Burn are both on the pitch, Trippier would always be the captain because he was the vice captain, wasn't he?
If he's been stripped of it as a result of his behaviour.
100% what's happened.
No, but I'm saying if he's been stripped of it completely because of behaviour, whatever, and he's still got it ahead of Dan Burn now at the start of this game, surely if you're going to strip someone of captaincy, you do it all against right. That's it.
That's what I mean. So it's
unusual.
It just doesn't.
It would have been handled.
Well,
you'd think that Eddie Howard, it would have been handled well, though.
Oh,
God, that was heavy.
Didn't seem to get his jump right there, Big Joe. Go on, Mickey.
It is a delivery at 9:03 today.
Do you know the issue that we'll have?
What now?
They'll probably ring with it, to be fair, won't they?
I said messages.
Oh, did you? All right, okay.
So hopefully he does.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, it is unusual for the previous captain to be on the field than have that.
No, because I would expect that to happen if the actual.
Yeah, but how often does that change?
Comes on, because like if Lascelles was to come on during the game,
he
would give him the armband.
But it's not very often that you'll see a captain change whilst the captain's still there at the football club.
Yeah.
It is quite unusual,
and that's why I'm saying, like, we all know Lascelles is the club captain, but he's not going to feature very often, if at all, this season.
Well, maybe it was a decision that Eddie Howe has made based on game time and thinking, for this season, I need my captain to be the same one throughout the season. Hence why Bruno's got it, and we don't know the future of trips at the minute. That could have been one of the decisions.
But if you were going to sell him anyway, why wouldn't you just keep him as the vice captain? And once he's gone, you haven't got that issue.
Well, he probably is still classed as vice captain because he is because
vice captain's Bruno.
No. We've got two different captains. We've got two different captains.
Like Lascelles is club captain and Bruno's first team captain.
Yeah,
as things stand.
But that's because Lascelles is out for the season.
But Lascelles isn't a first teamer. Even when he's fit, he might be on the bench, but he's not. It's like when Jeremy was captain but never played, and like Alan Smith got the armband, didn't he? Or Kevin Norton
played there
before he signed. Probably.
Yeah, but then when they come on the pitch, they become the captain.
So, right,
I'm the captain.
We've all been quite curious as to what Tonali's role would be, but we can clearly see there now he's just sitting back, and he's just in between, really, isn't he? In between. Look, he's just like that anchor there at the minute, isn't he?
He is, but
Now he's pushing forward.
But he did that for the chance he had where he hit it at the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
He was more sort of the right of the three. I think he is definitely, for me, he's the right
So like
of the three.
Longstaff's role.
Yeah.
100%, isn't he?
100%, yeah. I
Well,
think
that was
Definitely since Bruno's came on as well, he's obviously pushing.
well done, Barnes.
right
lad.
up.
Get out your feet in
And
it.
again.
No, go.
when we first signed him, I saw
Sure,
it was
right
said
there.
that his kind of attributes are more in keeping with what Longstaff does, but obviously just better at everything. But he's more of a Longstaff type of player. If obviously connotations there, like, but rather than being people thought he was gonna be like Pirlo because you have the haircut and stuff like that.
I still think that he can play that role, to be honest. I can't wait for this photo coming out. No idea.
But now, I mean, the thing is, with Willock going off the way he did, means we've now got what many people kind of consider to be our first choice midfielder.
I won't let that run across you like that ball.
Lewis,
It's a bad crosser.
2 or 3 times that.
And that's where that just
Get
that
it, Miggy.
It's unlucky that.
naivety of his defensive side of things is really
It was
cool,
similar.
isn't it?
Was it Matt Ritchie that did that at that time?
Tottenham.
With Tottenham, and
Yeah.
it was a Mora just went and smashed in the back of the net.
Yeah.
He just let it roll across him.
Please, mate, have a FX cola, please.
Grab me one of them green ones, mate, please.
I'm all right. Grab something when food arrives.
Very self-fulfilling, Decker.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, my mate.
So we're halfway through the first half.
Nearly.
Take a few seconds.
Well, if you can give or take a few
Probably
seconds.
are at home.
Give
If
it,
you
take
can
a
give
few
or
yards.
seconds, you can give or take a few yards for goal line clearance, can't you? We are not halfway through the first half yet, Mark.
Well, I think if
16, 15, 14
I'm
seconds
going
left.
to wait a few seconds before I continue this conversation,
You
just
mean-
to be
yes.
ultimately pedantic.
You'd
No,
probably
not
about
like
3
you.
or 4 minutes, actually, because of injury time.
I think if you take the goal out of it, we haven't played that well, to be honest.
Had a few times that chance that Tonali had saved as well, and I've got forward a couple of times there, but they look dangerous when they've got it. I think they're playing, it's like you say, down the flanks, they're doing well. Like, fullbacks.
I think it'll be all right. I think.
He's actually been quiet, hasn't he, apart from the goal?
Yeah, very quiet, yeah.
The injury
What a poor
won't
ball,
have
that. And listen, that was lovely
helped
pass,
in
that
the
one.
slightest, obviously, because they're set up in a way of playing.
Out. Yeah, I mean, will
That'll
it
do
give you like an athleticism that Bruno doesn't have, doesn't he?
Well played, Miggy.
Again,
Plus, you just
Oh,
Oh,
back,
he
Joe.
didn't even have to look. Go on, Joe.
go on, Harvey.
hit.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Oh,
Oh!
that looked miles
Well, it
off.
looks like it was
That was
going
miles off, really, wasn't it?
It proper bent in,
It
didn't it?
did.
Yeah, me.
Oh, I thought that was
What a pass this was from him, though.
aye.
First time. Just a little one
To go around the front of the
corner and
defender
it was
as well
away.
and just know.
He had 2 then, he still managed to come inside. 3, actually. That's
No way.
Ah, it looks further away from that angle, doesn't it?
No
poor,
idea.
poor finish, really, considering. But anyway, good play, though. Good play. Well, look, I will say we do look very pacey on the break. On the break.
Yeah.
Making the right decisions as well.
Yeah, some good. But it's a lovely pass up. I know, lad.
Do you reckon Eddie's? I've never seen another one of those. He got the black t-shirt and the black kind of jacket and stuff that he wears. Do you reckon he requested it?
Wasn't that in the group?
No, I don't think any cares.
Wasn't that in the group?
I think he does. I think he likes to wear black. No, they've never released that one.
Villa's got the same, though, haven't they?
Yeah, Villa have, but that's only Newcastle. Like Villa, that's part of their. Like ours is the red one, theirs is the black one, as far as I understand it. But
I thought it was. I've seen like Villa's. That's just the staff has the black.
is that right?
Aye, and
Yeah,
the Villa guys.
I know, but our staff have got the white one.
They've all got the white on, apart from Eddie Howe now.
It's
at the minute.
only
Yeah.
Eddie Howe I've seen wearing the black one at all.
Sorry, when I said staff, I meant just the manager. What's he called?
Emery.
Emery. Aye.
Oh, so they've got a.
When I seen him on the bench, it was like his assistant coming towards him, and he had a different colour on,
All right.
and then he had the black on. So I don't know if that's just a target point of
Maybe. Aye.
by Adidas if you're the gaffer type.
I was wondering if Eddie Howe, because he wears black all the time anyway, he requested it.
Aye. He did always wear that Castor black same one all the
Didn't
time.
win half and half.
It's a lovely cross.
That was a good ball, actually. Get out of them, lads.
Whee!
Because in the promotional
Really?
stuff for the away kit and the home kit, he's wearing white. Is that?
I think he'll be desperate to score tonight, you know.
Oh, he will be. Aye.
Do you think he slimmed a bit?
I think so. A little bit.
Well, he came back from pre-season last season or last year, and he was the fittest bloke at the club.
35 million. But asterisk there, shouldn't it? Really? 35 million, but with a goalkeeper that was 20 million.
Yeah.
In brackets, what about Vlack?
Yeah, what about the keeper? Something dodgy going on there. Chelsea style.
All above board, surely. We wouldn't do that.
What's that? Oh, shit.
You right?
Just this.
You could.
This cushion's a bit uncomfortable.
You persevere with it.
It's all watch along me. I don't really care.
Oh, well done, Trip. Yeah. Well, actually, now I say that. Should have thought better with that. Jesus.
Go on, Joe.
Get in, Joe, again. Just
Go on,
a
Joe.
nuisance. Nah.
Bruno, it's not a free kick, mate.
He always does that, doesn't he?
I'll tell you what's upset me
They've
this
done
week.
very well since going to goal down, so early. They've done very well for us.
Mikel Merino signing for Arsenal.
I haven't enjoyed that at all. No, yeah, same.
The one that got away.
Broke my heart, that.
There's a lot of
Not a lot of money either.
How much is it?
It's a good signing, 30 million.
That all?
28 is.
That's 32 million euros, so about 27,
Do you
28.
reckon he'll start for them?
No.
But I think he's what an option he is, though.
It's just a shame that, because there's a lot of fans unhappy that we sold him, but behind the scenes, he did want to be. Yeah, I didn't even see he was homesick and things like that.
Wanted to go away.
He was an Arsenal fan as a boy as well. He's seen the pictures of him in there.
It's quite nice.
Yeah.
That's why
actually.
I loved it.
I think he'd be wonderful for them, mate.
He's a nice little player.
Can you imagine Odegaard, Marino, and Rice as your three. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? It's beautiful.
But I think he'll actually allow Rice to progress a lot more.
Well, that was one of the
I do think
problems
he's better, isn't he?
Oh, Joe.
One of the problems with Rice in the summer was that he was too deep.
Yeah.
In the
Everyone's
European
always had him as
Championships.
a holding midfielder. I don't think he is.
No.
I think he can play there just about.
You're not
But
getting the most out of him.
Definitely better as an 8, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so
Yeah.
as well. That was a problem in the summer, though, trying to pigeonhole, shoehorn as many players into. I think
It's not like England, that is it?
no.
Right. Where's his food? What time is it?
5
It's
minutes
half an
ago.
hour, isn't it? Jesus.
Yeah, only ordered it 5
They
minutes
got
ago.
anything to eat in here? Like, I mean, anything. Even chocolate or quality shoot from 2 years ago or something.
There actually is some quality shoot down by the side of that side. Yeah,
It'll be white.
I think that's not
probably been there about 4 years.
hit that by now.
I'm sure it's
No,
been
we've
years
got a
since
new
we
one,
got
didn't we?
No, I think I may have hid it from yours.
Was that in the interest of
Nah,
football?
we definitely started getting stuck into that.
Well, in it.
I'm sure we had them, like.
I don't think we had all of them.
It is August now.
Was it now in it?
I'm sure there's any crap ones left.
I don't think it was even.
coconuts or something.
I don't think it was this year that we opened it. I'm sure it was. After.
No, they definitely give one.
No,
you
there
one
was
this
another one,
year,
yeah.
this year.
Well done, Miggy,
Well, last
again.
year for Christmas.
I've been the other one and got that one.
You'll get them off the landlords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right enough. Landlords scumbags there.
Any questions in the old?
There isn't any questions, no. So if anybody does have any questions, just fire them in and we'll go through them.
Someone's saying is Arsenal deck a second team.
First team.
As if first and a half at least.
Arsenal, Paris Saint-Germain.
No.
Tiger Woods, James Bond.
Yes, take it.
David Beckham.
Yes. Absolutely, yes. No, I do really like Arsenal, yes, so I would say my second team. If I wanted someone else to win the league.
Did you have a second
Yeah.
team, Mark, growing up?
Scottish team.
Was that
Rangers?
Rangers? Yeah.
Rangers,
No, I like
oh, you one of them, are you?
Right.
Hmm.
Protestant.
All right. Chris?
No,
Not a fake,
shite.
fake Irish Catholic.
Nah.
I didn't have a second team, but I like a lot of shirts. So I like a Leeds shirt when I was a kid. I had a Tottenham shirt, I had a Celtic tracksuit, had a Rangers top. I just like football shirts. I've always been the same.
I
Like,
had an
so-
Aberdeen top randomly.
I had random,
nice, yeah.
random.
Just because my dad's mate was from Aberdeen and he brought us one once when he came to
I'm not
visit.
sure, like,
Aye.
Can't awards him, man.
My dad worked on the rigs in Ghana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, I'm over there, mind.
That was boiling, you know?
that explains quite a bit.
Yeah. Does, yeah. Don't say that on here. Yeah, it does.
Well done, Joe.
Joe says, thoughts on Tonali so far?
Strength.
Tonali, thoughts, boys. He's looked at it. He's tried to get on the ball as much as possible.
Yeah. It's quite sharp. I don't expect him to play beyond like an hour. Or having said that, with Willock going off, that might have changed things. But
Well done.
I think he's looking all right. He's the good stuff we've done seems to have come through him. Joe's back on the bench.
Well, that's a positive sign.
Yeah,
That
it
isn't,
depends.
He's got ice now.
I don't think that ice on his thigh, mind.
Nah.
no, but it's not like he's not tucked away or have to go off
Well,
the
he might
hospital
be.
or anything like
But
that.
if there's ice on it, he's starting not maybe indicate that it's an impact thing rather than being a.
Dead leg.
Hopefully.
Oh, who's that now?
Who's that now?
I think that's Sonali, you know. I'm sure because
It is.
He's probably on the whitey, man.
yeah, because Hall came inside. Oh, he got elbowed. Hall came inside and Tony was like, "No, like didn't give us it. Like I just don't." So
That'll be you next week at the Great North Run.
mate,
Whitey in.
100%,
Is that
100%.
next weekend?
Is it next weekend? Really? It
No,
is
weekend
Next
after.
weekend. No, it's next.
Aye, so this one coming, it's not. It's the one after. Right?
So
Well, not the one, upcoming one. The one, yeah.
Aye. Jesus, it's quite soon, isn't it?
He's been elbowed in the neck.
Don't know if Dasmo was watching, but Dasmo. I mean, my mate Daz. Thanks very much for that donation, mate. I do appreciate it. It's far too much, but I love you for it.
Just needs an inhaler. Works for Liverpool.
Bless him, he probably isn't
Allegedly.
that, like,
You'd be fucked, man. Absolutely fucked. You can't replicate the match fitness that you need. Like,
yeah. Would have loved him to score when he had that one-on-one. But he would have wanted to score more. He probably would have bet on.
Yeah.
But no, bless him. Obviously, to be fair to him, and it's not the games. I'm not saying passed him by, but we haven't really been in possession very much. Well, possession has been on the break. We haven't actually had the ball.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean.
he's not had a chance to control a few things.
No,
but-
because the team's not.
Up until 10 minutes ago or so, we had like 60%. I think. I'm guessing that's gone down quite a bit.
Well, it had 55%. It said in our box. It came up and said 5%.
I was like,
amazing.
was
Yeah,
fine.
but that was in like the last 10 minutes or something, wasn't it?
Stupid.
Sorry, I thought that's the graphic you meant.
I was
Thinking it was
stupid.
possession. Sorry.
Oh no, there was one about
Right.
I say about
Okay.
10-15 earlier on in the game, like, but Forest
I feel they've been really bright, to be fair, for us.
they have come back into it. Like, I think
Yeah.
they'll be quite start notwithstanding. And some of the defending, I think they'll be quite happy.
To be fair to the ref, yeah, like he's not getting fooled by the players jumping at challenges, mind.
No, I like what he's doing. He's
He's done
trying
a
to
few
let the game
times
go a bit, isn't he?
from both
bloody
sides.
hell, lads.
Oh, lads.
That's
That's
how
our
it's-
ball.
that's
That's
how
our
it's-
ball. Yep. Well done. I actually thought Mickey's played quite well, to be fair. I think he's done well. Working hard backwards a few times. Just he did it again.
You've got to look at the likes of Kraft as well, man. Like Kraft, there's been loads of people throwing him under the bus recently, like, but he's been all right since what we've seen.
Tonight he's been, yeah, for the most part. I think you could have done better with the Brentford Bournemouth goal at the weekend.
There was almost 3 or 4 wrong for that goal, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Kraft, Tino was,
Tino,
Joe Linton
Joe
clearly
Linton,
was.
yes.
Obviously. There was a lot. There's a few.
People forgot about Burn.
Ah,
Like,
he's
he
not
was
shot across.
horrendous for that goal
Sunday.
against Bournemouth.
Careful, Mark.
He was piss poor.
Careful.
He's piss poor. He's
Careful.
10
Don't
foot tall, man. He's
criticise
nowhere
Burn.
fucking near it.
Didn't criticise Burn. Boom. Careful.
Oh, that's a horrible bounce. Oh, that's a free kick.
Yeah, it's a push in the back.
That's a free kick all day.
I think so.
Ah,
I
that
thought it was
push.
quite soft, I thought. Didn't matter, like. But.
Man, he's in the air. Any little nudge in your back, you're gonna.
That wasn't a bad ball. That just.
See, again, Joe Linton's just exactly what my thought was. Just calm the fuck down, man. I'm sick if we're getting the ball and immediately, I'm not saying looking for the killer pass, but like, goodness me, man, we haven't had all of the ball. Just keep the ball. Just relax.
We're trying to get up the field as quick as possible
all the
at
time.
times.
We'll get the ball, bang, look for the killer pass. Just relax.
Right.
Long here, isn't it?
The Willock
I think it's
injury
probably-
as well really shows that gap between midfield and attack
His
again.
distribution has been horrendous recently.
I think it's going long as much because they're playing such a high
He's
press.
kicking with his right foot today, mind.
Yeah, that was rumour
A dodgy.
for the weekend, wasn't it?
Hurt his foot high.
Because I was saying why we're passing it with his left foot, but clearly I didn't know.
He's better with the right by the looks of it.
No,
Tiger.
not there. Jesus.
James Romes, his thoughts on Hall so far.
Very poor.
I've been really poor at night
Doesn't
so
mean the
far.
best, does he?
Ironically, he seems to have had the ball more than any of Newcastle player, but it's all been bad. Yeah, he hasn't been good now.
Yeah, yeah, well across
That
central.
was great covering that because whole
Covering
press
them.
there. That was excellent covering that. Well done there.
Better hold that.
That was good. Good ball.
Nice.
Tiny
There you go. To
That's
trips.
better.
Loads of time if he gets it.
Give him a chance, like.
That's another shocking pass from Bruno.
It's not a good
Bruno.
ball, that. Like,
Nah,
keep
it's
it,
not.
keep it in.
Did well there, like.
Done well.
Oh, well
Done
done.
really well,
well.
Trips.
Sandro,
Really
that's
well.
well.
Oh, nice ball, Sandro.
That was lovely, that. That was such a good find by Trippier, that, like.
Yeah, it was.
Well, Isaac's got like 3 players on him every single time he's near the ball.
That's the thing. When he's
I-
there by himself, isn't he? Nobody
Yeah.
anywhere near him.
I always worry that when there's and I appreciate every team plays the same way now, but you can find your striker can be isolated very quickly, can't you?
But that's where Willock being in the team gives you that, because his
Yeah,
first
I get
instinct
that. I get
is
that.
to then to carry the ball forward in midfield, so it automatically closes the that gap.
Anderson as well.
See ya.
I've stuck with him, mind.
Well done.
And ironically, that fella in red would
Joe,
do the
what
same
is
kind
up
of
with
thing,
you,
probably,
mate?
wouldn't he?
Oh shit. This kid's quite tricky. Like
Gibbs White. Gibbs White.
Aye, so well, Hull there.
well done.
Just
Yeah.
Good defending.
so
Yeah.
well.
That's what Gibbs White as well.
Did well.
Joe Linton as well. Like he has moments where he looks great. Then it just this season he's been sloppy with his passing mind.
Yeah, there's a doctor there. It's a funny one because I mean, you know, he played that lovely pass for Barnes there a bit earlier. You know, like we're not even looking really, but then loses it like that. You know, I get it. I get what you're saying. Like, just quite tight in there, wasn't it, at the time when he lost it? Like,
Right, is this going to be a successful pass from Pope?
I need a successful delivery driver. That's what I need. It's just coming back all the time, innit? It's not good. This.
The thing is, when you've got defenders the size of them up against Isaac, he's going to have a hell of a battle to try and win those headers.
Well done.
He's not really that strong in the air either. Isaac for a 6 foot, was he 6'4", 6'5"? He's a tall boy.
He's very slight though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Very slight.
If anybody does have any questions for half time, send them in now and I'll save them and we'll go through them and we'll scram with food at half
I
time.
cannot wait for this food, you know.
It's not going to come to the second half, you know.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Well, it is
Well, it's
9:03.
9 o'clock anyway.
So 9 o'clock, yeah. Might be earlier, you never know. Huh? Did you see my message I put in the group about that shirt I seen the day? I popped out and there was a lad like came towards us with it on. Adidas original shirt.
No.
And it had like the 3 stripes had it down there. It looked like the
Oh,
French
yeah,
flag.
yeah, I
It
did,
looked
sorry,
like the
aye.
French. I immediately thought it was French, to be honest. But then when I carried on, I was like, oh, actually, Francis, it's Nike.
Did it have a crest on it? Like that?
Aye. It had the Adidas logo there, and then it had a crest here, and it looked like the France badge, you know. But
I mean, France were Adidas, but 15 years ago, something like that. Like, it's a long time now. Like,
Should be the Cock Sport Teeth. That's who they should
I think
be.
I saw.
God, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful shirt.
Fairly sure I saw Demi Stokes on Northumberland Street yesterday. That happens. Fullback for the women's team. Played for England for years. Man City, like one of the best women's football. I'd finished what I was doing down the quayside. And I was walking up. I was looking for birthday presents for my dad. And I was like, sure, that's Demi Stokes. Demi, if you're watching,
You know this. Oh, sorry, man. Sorry.
it's just watching. I'm saying, like, I didn't ignore you. Just I wasn't.
He didn't ignore you.
Starstruck.
As if you're the famous
I
one.
bet she's going to training this morning. I think I saw Bessie yesterday. You know,
Probably, yeah.
right sweat on.
Oh, the ref fell for that one, mind. It
Jesus, that was soft, wasn't it?
was a biggie eye.
He's gone the wrong way, Miggy, bless him. Man. He was dribbling and going.
No, he's got his hands at his back there.
No, it's this one, watch.
Nah,
Oh, well, I mean,
People
he
were,
makes the most of it.
people were
he
screaming
was
for
like,
the red card
nah.
for Joe Linton for that the weekend.
No, they weren't.
Nah.
that was a good dive. That.
Are these so? These aren't the Premier League numbers, are they? The Premier League numbers are the solid numbers. Yeah.
Yeah. These are our.
Aye.
Change
club
I like
numbers
them.
are-
I think that's
Yeah, nice,
quite
yeah.
cool.
I like having them as well. Like,
Yeah, they're nice.
Why Pope's not like that?
I think they are. It's just the angle made it look as if they weren't. Go on,
Nice.
Harvey Barnes. That's a good touch, you know.
Oh, I thought he was going to hit it there.
Come back.
Oh, it's a great ball in that.
Time to breathe.
Rolling. Oh, wrong foot. Edge box.
That's a good ball. Nah, that was.
It's a Bonds, wasn't it?
Yeah, he should have done that the first time.
All, I think.
Mm.
Well done. That's it. Just relax.
Switch. There's space out there.
I've noticed that a bit with Tonali. Like, it's one touch, isn't it?
I
Every-
it is, yeah,
Always
yeah.
one touch, and he wants to go with a pass.
There you go.
Woof.
Honestly, I'm really looking forward to see what he can do for the rest of the season.
He's running the show here when we've got the ball. Like he's
Calm, isn't he?
mhm.
You know, when you think, you know, the real successful year we had in the Champions League,
Yeah.
you think of how successful Trippier and Miggy were together linking up.
Trippier, Mickey and Bruno, wasn't it? That was
That triangle.
triangle
You know what I
down
mean?
the
And you
side,
think, you know, you look at Sunday, sorry. You had Tino
Joe Linton, left back again.
Murphy and Longstaff, really. That's a totally different.
Oh, Isaac.
That would be a lovely pass. That.
if it wasn't shite.
Trippier's had to burst his arse to get back there after that.
But that was a totally different thing down right hand side. That guy, right?
I just thinking of that, and you think of how much success came from. I mean, and I'll be very honest with you, Tino withstanding. I think Tino, obviously, of course, is good. But you think of that. You think of that three. You think of Tino, Longstaff, Murphy. Think of Trippier, Bruno, Miggy. I think that there's more quality in the option that had so much success. I feel.
I mean, there was. I mean, there's been injuries that a couple of years older now as well. So like, two of that three are in the.
Just mad doing it. You think people want Miggy to move on. People are happy for Trippier to go.
Yeah,
but you think how successful them three were. I'm not saying they'll do perform like that. Like, I'm not saying that, but I don't know. I just think you've got to be careful.
I would say mine. I mean, when you look at that start on the team that started on Sunday, wasn't it? Played Bournemouth. Out of those three, Tino, Murphy, and Longstaff, I think you pretty much 100% of people, if you asked them if you'd want those three, which one of those three you want your team next season, it would just be Tino, wouldn't it? I mean, Longstaff and Murphy. I like them both, Longstaff and Murphy, but I don't think anyone's. I think it will be underwhelming, but they're still to be in the first team next year.
I agree. Where's this food, man?
I've got a question for you, right? So, obviously, we've got more options in midfield now.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what happens with Willock.
Well, you say that.
Depends on what happens with Willock. So, who's your midfield for the Spurs game on Sunday?
Well, it'll not be Tonali. Longstaff will be straight.
Generals go back to.
I think so. I think it'll be too soon for Tonali. Like after 10 months out, and only being able to train apart from like behind closed doors games, I think it's. I'd love it. I mean, I've been impressed with him tonight so far. He looks sharp, but
so there's a comment in from A. Ramsden that says Tonali has been gone that long. I forgot that him and Bruno had that Lampard Gerrard thing where they can't play together.
Oh yeah. Totally. I don't know if it was like they can't play together. They didn't have it.
They just didn't click, did it?
Not early doors.
But yeah, I think. Yeah.
But after half a dozen games, it doesn't often click. And
there was a lot going on last season behind the scenes with Tonali as well.
Yeah, there was.
He's just got an itchy bum cheek.
I mean, that was the thing last season with Tonali.
Get the gloves on.
Tonali was like playing under a cloud for probably at least half the games that he was here. Oh, maybe he's older. He would have known what the crap. Obviously, he knew what he did, and that's a dive as well, isn't it?
Nah, yeah, man. You've also got that upheaval of the fact that he's leaving his boyhood club, which he never wanted to leave in the first place.
Didn't speak English.
To come here, didn't.
His English is unbelievable now.
He's done well.
His interview that the club put out was unbelievable. It's great.
So it's hard enough moving to a new club, let alone a new country, and having to do all of that. So
he got sent to Wetherspoons on his first days here.
Still brilliant, isn't
it? Was it Willie Bear time he went for?
Gosforth.
No, I mean for when he got to on the beach for ice cream.
I don't know.
Like one of the finest gelatos in the country. And that was doing Mark Tony's or something.
What a ball!
It's a sitter that who was running on that.
Surely they sent him to Delaval Ices.
How?
Surely they would have sent him to Delaval Ices.
What's this cross again here?
Minchella's, I bet.
It's a great ball in mind.
God, it's unbelievable.
Machine that Minchella's.
That's a fantastic ball in.
It's a really
position,
ball.
isn't it, for you to defend?
Three of them?
Three of them. Better with that.
I think it's only the one at the far post. Like it's just he's offside.
It's offside, aye.
When there's no VAR.
No VAR, that stands.
I was going to stand. Yeah,
that stands.
Yeah, maybe just sits up a little. Maybe might zip off the turf a little bit quickly.
That was a very, very good ball over that, wasn't it? Yeah,
he does look like Colin Farrell playing Jack Grealish in the film.
Right, we need to stop doing that because he's not going to win that header any time today.
I agree with you, but for some reason they're obsessed. Anyone's going short.
Carry it, Sandro.
Lovely.
He lays it off so beautifully, doesn't he?
Go on, Joe! Oh. No, that's better.
Get it off the ground.
This time.
He's done well there. Like, keep referee to bring that back in the first one.
Over enthusiastic there, young Elliot.
The way fans were chanting Jody Maradona before.
Was it?
Yeah. He's been put in the comments. There's a couple of digs there, isn't there?
I don't know, lads.
I thought it was the first one, actually.
Yeah.
The first one.
I thought Dominguez on the back.
Dominguez, yeah, give them a little
Doctor.
great deal in there, like
little tugs.
Jesus.
Some schneck on him in.
all God's creatures, Mark.
10 minutes, lads. Coming.
So what was the last thing you ate?
I can't remember. Actually, it was probably not the day I made, so the day before. I can't remember.
No, your breakfast today, lunch.
No. I can't remember. That's it.
That was piss poor, that.
Who's that a trip? Yeah.
Chips,
I
aye.
went short of Bruno. That was obviously a planned.
Oh, my word.
Yeah.
That was obviously a planned thing that went totally wrong. Oh, yeah. That's it. Poor blood. Right, this is a problem.
Oh, yeah, we can. Oh,
I wasn't expecting to be that far advanced there, Nick Pope. Good clearance though in the end. What did they do?
lads, man, how are you?
That was absolutely
Dangerous,
Free kick.
dangerous games, that,
that
like.
was honking. That wasn't that was just awful from the free kick all the way through.
Free kick in the final third.
Get himself.
Terrible.
Get himself.
Good grief.
Tell you what I like about this, and it's only a minor detail. The little black and white bar we got down the side of the. It used to be black or white, didn't it?
Hmm.
I thought it used to be the stripes.
All right, Michael Jackson.
God almighty, he's done him there. Hall can't live with him, like, telling you. Well done, Burn.
He's still got night again, Hall, like
Really
Yeah,
hard.
what's the options?
big damn Burn, like
So
Kelly on
his
the bench.
target there, is it? I don't know. I don't.
Kelly
I think
didn't look great.
moving Burn left back is a trouble because he's got loads of pace. That kid, but Burn's been brilliant centre half. Like again, his positioning there for the cross. And
I
stuff.
like Dan Burn at centre half, like
Yeah.
I do.
It's target. No, target. I didn't see the bench. Sorry, I did read it out, but I forgot. Forgive us. Was target on it? Is he injured? So Kelly
He's
would
not
be
injured,
there, right?
he's just coming back from
He's
his
back in training, isn't he?
Yeah, he played against the 23s the other
I
night.
wouldn't bring Kelly on, like, but not yet. Anyway,
Kelly's going to be your option, isn't he? Either stick him in centre
Target's
half
on the bench,
or
yeah.
put him into
Yeah,
the left.
Target's on the bench.
I don't think there's any reason to make a change, but I would.
Target's on the bench.
I'd certainly have a row with him at half time and say, "Oh, mate."
It's mad to drop off for a Target, isn't it? Because he had that great season with
So
and then
good.
everybody just forgot about him since.
Injuries again, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was injury last season. The first season, the season where we finished fourth. Target was fit for the most part, but he preferred Burn. I think Target might have been injured right at the start of the season, and then Burn played so well at left back. That Eddie kept him in.
Anderson's a nice player, and
I think
He's
he'll
a
be
good player, isn't he?
a good Premier League midfielder. Him, like
yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's good.
I mean, no disrespect to Nottingham Forest, but I thought he might have got to move to a maybe because he's so young. He might move. I'm not saying like an Arsenal or Man U, but someone maybe like a West Ham might have had a look at him. Or
I don't know if he could have done better than us at this stage of his career.
I
like.
don't think he's played enough games
Yeah.
to warrant a move like that.
yeah, you'll be right. He's had his injury problems as well, hasn't he? So he needs to have a good clear year. Really, I hope he does. I hope he has a good season for these.
This lad just steps out of defence. Well done.
Well done.
Sandro.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Wait.
What?
This kid, he's centre half. He's mental. Like he just runs out with the ball and all sorts.
Well, some can he play as Forest?
Go on, put the squeeze on. Put the squeeze on.
They've done well for like 10 changes as well. Like,
I think they've been very good. Honestly, for us, they've knocked it around great. But anyway, we're winning. That's the main thing, I guess. But I wouldn't say I've been very impressed. Like, if I'm being honest.
Bruno struggled since he came on. And I'll say it like.
He's been a bit hit hot and cold. Like he's been caught a couple of times. But I think he's
They just want a lot more time on the ball,
Yeah.
aren't they, than they're getting?
I think we're Bruno as well. You know,
There we go. So we've just hit half time. 1-0. Great start. It's panned out. Like it's died down a bit now, but it's 1-0 at the end of the day. Like
Willick didn't seem to be too concerned there. He was having
Yeah.
a crack on the.
Tonali, obviously, his first 45 minutes back in competitive football, he's looked good. Probably, I would argue, best player on the field so far.
In a Newcastle shirt, I'd say probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tidy.
It's like I said a
Like
couple of
Barnes has
times.
been good.
Barnes has been good. I'm excited to see what Tonali can offer. Like it feels like it was taken away from Will last season. So
Yeah.
it's one of those players where you just really want him to do well now, don't you?
Oh, aye.
do you think he'll come out the second half?
I think it might
I think
take
he'll
10,
start.
15
Okay,
minutes.
now I like sort of an hour.
I
Yeah.
think-
for long staff.
Yeah, I think obviously the issue with with Willard going off, Bruno coming in, I don't think we want to change it so quickly again at
yeah.
half time.
He might be asking him at half time, like, how much do you feel you've got left? Because I agree, probably wouldn't, of course, not expect Willard to get injured. Bruno may have just come on for Tonali after an hour or 70 minutes. Yeah. But obviously, unfortunately, that's hands being forced there. Like,
there's a lot of questions about Isaac as well. Not really being in the game apart from the first opening minutes.
The guy's got no chance for that centre half. Like, there's a few of my mates are saying, "Oh, he's not. Yeah, he's not able
to hold the ball.
It's not sticking, but it's not going to stick when you've got that guy at the back.
And you've got 3 players on you every time you get it.
Needs it to his feet.
We have to play a different game. We have to do it a different way. But we're going long from goal kicks. No one seems to want to go short or even try to go short.
Let's go through a couple of questions. So just sticking on that subject, I'll go straight away. It's Ian that sends it in, and Davey Eddie always says as well. Oh, there's Decker's phone ringing for the food. Decker, you only have the key. Decker, the key.
You should have waited until he gone downstairs.
Nah, he would have been to get the front door.
The shutter's down.
It won't be down. It might still be open.
It is.
It was
is it?
What? Bring them back and tell them to go to the side.
The gate. Because we were talking about women on the way up the lift. The shutters are down,
Ian says, do you think we will see Asula?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we will at some point.
I think we'll, Ali.
There's a couple of people that mentioned that as well. So, yeah, 100%. You'll see him at some point.
Not, just going back to your previous point there, I'm not sure that he might pull Tonali off so quickly.
Jeez, that's all coming out once for Tonali, isn't it?
Good luck on that, mate.
Substitute Tonali so quickly. I think, like, I get that he hasn't played, obviously, competitive football, but all he's done for the last 10 months is train.
So he could be fit to go play it, Mark. It's not an injury that he's come back from, so he doesn't need to be necessarily. He will not be at a high risk, I expect, of injury. So yeah, maybe you're right. You might get a full game because you get more minutes and legs, and maybe that. I
want to mention something else because there's been a couple of comments so far tonight, and our friend and I want Mark to go right here, and so a couple of people have saw the thing in the center of the table tonight. So Mark, I'll chuck it to you. There you go.
Bricks in a bag.
That's Brooke.
So that is bricks in a bag.
So yes, so this is, for those eagle-eyed amongst you, is genuine Lego. None of this fake nonsense that you get on the internet. Real Lego.
Not woke Lego.
Real pieces.
None of that will go Lego.
All fully branded up. And what you see here is St. James Park in a bag. So this is a little desktop size. So size-wise, you're looking at 10 centimeters square.
What are you doing the sizes out for?
Because people are very interested on seeing how big this is.
What about the Lego?
It can't be 10 centimeters square. That'd be tiny.
No, it is.
10 centimeters? That's
It's like a little placeholder, that sort of thing.
Meters. By 10.
Play that.
10.
Oh, no, sorry. I was thinking 10 square centimeters. Never mind.
Yeah,
that,
10 squared centimeters would only be 5 by 5. This is
no,
10
wouldn't that
by
be 25?
10. So 100.
2.5.
So yes, so this is available to buy. So those of you that are Newcastle fans also are into Lego, because Lego people are real proper snobs. Like, if it's not real Lego, there's hell on. So this is actual genuine Lego. So is available from Bricks in a Bag. So if you want to visit the website, been kindly sent this one in. So www.bricksinabag.com. You can go on, have a little spy at that. Few other clubs available on there, but you won't be interested in those. But if you are interested, St. James's Park is available on there for 40 of your English pounds.
Mark, do you reckon you could build it?
Well,
you could
erect
that.
No.
Oh no, Chris has got a better idea.
Hang on, right. Decker's going to ruin everything in a second. But Decker, before you run into the shop with all them pizzas, I think so.
Time lapse.
If you send another one in to us, right? If we get 2, I'll make this a feature for Mark versus Decker to see who can build it the fastest.
Oh yes.
So we'll see who can build it the fastest. So send another one in. We'll do bricks in a bag. Then Mark versus Decker, who can build St. James's Park first. So, yeah, send another one. Yes, when pizzas are here, you'll all be glad to know. This is the point where we go really... There's actually paper plates up on top of that bag under the Newcastle green shirt.
That's Sunday night for you, isn't it? You're getting a pre-season training for the American football comeback. When's Red Zone start again? Is that?
So we're doing the draft
draft
on
next week, isn't it?
Thursday, September the 4th.
So that's next Thursday.
So then it'll be like that Sunday, obviously.
So that's the first night, isn't it? That's the first game. The first night.
Game, mate, I'm looking forward to the draft. Like,
I mean, I've missed one by a fortnight. A draft. I just had no idea what was happening. I'll check on the team. NFL
the
happening.
green one, mate.
I think it'll be. We're doing this one online anyway, with some people doing it live together.
Yeah, I'll actually do this one
Because
because
people away in that, so we're not doing like a proper one.
I've missed my 4th season in the group. It's the first one I've actually picked my own team.
What? Can he tub a garlic?
Oh, chippy! Jesus, size that garlic. It's not that.
Anyone knows 6? Was it 150 a tub?
150 a tub.
Aye, that's all right, but garlic these days.
Oh, that's not bad actually. Right.
Feel the heat. The best.
What we'll do, so when everybody's got a slice of pizza, I will go through the questions those that are asking. I'll go through them in a minute. So if anybody does have any more questions, send them our way, and we will go through as many as possible within the next 15 minutes. So people that probably just tune in for the first time, what are you looking for, Dagger? What, and just whack everything on? Yeah. So people that have just tuned in, Bestie and Decker were just talking about NFL drafts because these two are obsessed with them. Probably Decker
more than me.
ridiculously so,
Decker's really,
especially with the drafts. He goes all out with them,
Yeah.
like absolute nonce behavior sometimes with these drafts.
absolute nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark, what you?
Oh, I told you there's mushrooms on it, man.
There's nothing. That's like, what you've done.
Absolutely boiling that.
It's only to tear the toppings off. Look at the state of that one. Oh, yeah, Mark, grow up, will you?
I told you, man. Told you there'd be mushrooms. Right, I'm eating everything else apart from that Kiev then.
I think we might need to leave it to cool down for it.
I've got any.
So what were you saying about the draft? What was your question?
Oh, sorry, just saying like you are obsessed with drafts and
Love it, yeah.
I know I said it was perverted behavior and stuff, but Dagger, you go all out with the drafts, don't you? You've done a couple of things.
Yeah,
in the past.
I think the best one. It's a funny story. This actually, really. So one of my very good friends was meant to be getting married. At the Little Haven. Was it Little Haven?
I think it was meant to be getting married.
Sea Hotel.
Yeah.
I
What
apologize.
happened?
Sea Hotel. It didn't end up happening, so I decided to. I don't know. Oh, the meat special.
No, is that not the meat special?
That's a Kiev.
Not the Kiev, you
That
just
one's
said.
cute.
No, that's the Kiev with a mushroom on it underneath, and that's a
That's
meat.
the cute.
That's a Kiev.
Who gives a shit, man? Just open
That's
them up.
Kiev. It'll have chicken,
Um,
ham, and mushroom on it.
If you don't have the kebab one should be in there. So my mate didn't get married. It turned out it didn't work out, so they cancelled the wedding and stuff. So I decided to use the room, his wedding room, for the draft. So
Oh, kebab.
it was incredible. Like it was amazing, the draft, like that one. Oh, that's lovely. That.
Should we put one away. Yeah,
So, well, which one's his?
Is this? Do you reckon this one's the garlic one?
that's Kiev. That I didn't want the mush. I want like
What's that one? Then the meat special.
that's a meat special.
Okay, fair enough. Right, yeah. But what I used to do, we used to do them at Ashley pub upstairs, and this is nonce behaviour. So Mickey, if he's watching, I don't know if Mickey's watching. Mickey, one of my good mates. He like built a like a stand, like you'd stand behind, like a president thing, like. And he, what do you call them again?
They've got,
Podium. That's the one I'm looking for.
no, I'm thinking more of a.
Cashew chips. I'm not sure that got something in it. Right?
No, they haven't.
Well, anyway, he built one of them at work. So when we used to like stand behind it and like announce our pick, and I had like all the tables all laid out for her, and I had like little. What is it nice? The garlic. Whoa. Well, I guess it's kebab. Yeah. Honestly, that's what.
Can I have that try?
Sorry, everybody. I know actually this is not a pleasant thing to watch.
Become a mukbang all of a sudden later.
People love watching us eat.
We're putting this crystal between me and you.
Nah, just put it on there. What I'll do, I'll grab a handful and we'll just put the remainder. Actually, grab another plate, Bestie, on the top of it. Sorry,
People love it when we get onto the old scran talk. This garlic sauce is lovely, like. It's red hot, like, isn't it?
Was it yesterday? Some died for you. That come out of all that burger and everything. Pizza.
They're gonna lose you. I was gonna say hands away there, like.
Crikey, that was close, wasn't it?
What are you doing? Yeah, man.
So for those of you that can't see
I've
off
never known
camera,
the like.
Chris has got a lap full of chips.
It's got a lap full of FX Cola.
My God.
Right, let's go
There
through
must
the
be a fair
questions.
few people at home having takeaways.
That
tonight.
garlic is unreal.
Good, is it?
Yeah, really good.
Let's have some questions. The first one is from Squirrel Mag. He sent this in at 8:40. He says,
All right, Squirrel.
he has a question, lads. After these 2.5 games, do we think the negativity around the transfer window is seeping into the dressing room?
It's a good point, because I'm sure you listen to any player, right, that talks about, it's normally players that aren't playing now, but they'll always say like that sense of a new player coming in, what that does to the dressing room and what it does to training and the impact it can have. And I'd be surprised if the players weren't, in their own group saying, I thought we'd have brought somebody else in, because it always gets talked about like, when he come in, we're like, wow, we're going places or whatever it might be, So yeah, I see it. I wouldn't say unrest or anything, but I definitely think it'll be a talking point. Like,
I think it'll be unsettling. I mean, we spoke about it earlier, didn't we? With the
What do you mean by unsettling, though?
Unsettling for those players that are being linked with moves away. So your likes of Trippier, who's constantly in the news.
I bet that it's hard.
Miggy's the one. Dubravka that we spoke about earlier.
I bet it's hard enough when it's domestic. Never mind, like Miggy. Miggy literally doesn't know which continent he's going to be on next week.
So
I bet that is it's quite a tough one to.
Particularly if you're happy, you're settled in the area.
Yeah.
Like Miggy's brought his kids up here and stuff like that. For them to then think that, you're going to have to go through all of the upheaval potentially of moving the club, I think in his case, actively kind of looking to ship him out because they were thinking, he's potentially one of the saleable assets. I think that's probably one of the big things with Trippier, given what he's done, the fact we can still get decent money for him, even at his age. For those guys, it's got to be difficult. And obviously, they'll be professional about it. They're playing tonight. They'll be putting a performance in and stuff like that. But it's got to be a worry for them.
Mm.
And about Miggy, actually, I was just thinking there, like, everybody wants a new right winger, right? And I think that's for either production value, being able to make a difference going forward, etc. But case in point tonight, like you look at the amount of times it's been Joe Linton filling in for Hall, and Hall's pushed up. Barnes never, ever will go as deep as what Almiron's been doing.
Yeah.
How many times has Almiron run? I mean, he's won about two or three free kicks right next to the corner flag of our own line. Does that make sense?
He does that, Miggy. Yeah.
So
you'd lose that. Like
you'd lose that, but it is physically impossible for him to be able to come all the way back and do that, and then you expect him to be all of a sudden up there and doing. It's like, I don't know, such a different winger, isn't he? But how's that?
And it's no secret that Miggy's has been one of those ones for a season and a half now, where the club have actively been looking to sell, and the fan base and certain parts of the fan base have turned on Miggy. It's got to be tough for him. I like Miggy, I really do.
I think we'll. Yeah,
I haven't seen it tonight. The fact that he was in starting, and people talking about the starting lineup. It's a strong team. It's just it's a shame he's got to spoil it.
It's mad,
like things like that.
It's absolutely wild that, and I don't think anyone's going to pretend that Miggy hasn't got limitations. Technically, everyone knows about his right foot's for standing on. That's it, really. And his decision making isn't wonderful. His finishing isn't great. But what Decker says, if you bring in another winger, so Liverpool are getting Kears the other day, by the looks of things, 10, 15 million, something like that. Would he? And it's weird. There's something away there. The reason Juve are letting him go so cheap, and no one else is coming for him and paid more.
I think it's injuries, isn't it?
I don't know what it is. Because wages will be very interesting.
He looked amazing at the Euros 3 years ago, but he's not going to do that work as well. I don't expect.
No, not at all. No. Well, I'm not even sure how much game time he'll get going there, considering they've got
Salah's, yeah.
Salah's going to be the main right wing. You've got Szoboszlai, who came in and had a hell of a season for them.
How can you say that when you kind of pronounce Bellingham?
Bellingham.
Yeah, we'll go, lads.
Jesus, that was a quick 15 minutes.
Second half.
About a pound.
We'll give the little countdown when we're underway. Newcastle to kick off, and here we go. Second half begins.
That's tremendous.
I love Mark's serious voice when he's on the podcast.
The inflection, and here we go. They're about to kill.
Should get a job on radio.
Takes a certain type of man.
He's both got a face for it as well.
We're getting Oasis tickets.
I hope so.
We're going for.
When they're on sale tomorrow.
Pre-sale.
Saturday, isn't
There's a
it?
pre-sale on Friday, but you've got
Friday,
to enter
yeah,
a
to
balance for
register
it.
it.
And the kind of general sale Saturday. But even the pre-sale, if you get through the ballot, it doesn't guarantee you a ticket. It just means that you get kind of the front of the queue for that pre-sale.
Aye.
You know what it is? It's a huge event. Like, of course it is. And I like a few Oasis songs. I'm not an Oasis fan, I'm a huge Oasis fan. So it would be a good thing to go to.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be one of these people that buy a ticket because I'm not that arsed. I wouldn't take that away from somebody else that could possibly go
I'm
and see
exactly
it.
the same as you. Yeah.
Yes, I would love to go, but I wouldn't take that away from somebody. And I think there will be a lot of people that jump on the bandwagon to do that. And it's a shame that there will be a lot of true fans that'll miss out.
I've seen quite a lot of gatekeeping over it. Some people saying you shouldn't be allowed to get a ticket if you're under 35.
What?
That's what some people saying on night. I think, well, no, because we had our chance. We were there, like, you know what I mean? I saw them 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, I've seen them a few
I've
times.
seen them again. The first time I saw them was at Murrayfield with our Taylor when we were 18. And I'm thinking it'll be nice because I'm playing there again next August. And I'm thinking, it'll be nice to do that again. And I was working out 25 years ago when I saw them when we went up.
Yeah.
It's 2000. It's horrifying that. Like, it'll be 25 years ago next year. Nearly dead. Have a look, please, mate.
It's like,
No, I've seen them at Whitley Bay Ice Rink.
Yeah.
did you?
Yeah. That was probably about
Whitley Bay Ice Rink?
Whitley Bay Ice Rink.
That'll be an earlier one, was it?
90, it must have been 90s, 95, 97, somewhere around there.
97 we're doing arenas at the Newcastle Arena the day we played Barca.
Was that 97?
Yeah.
I need to know more about this. How can you do a concert at the ice rink?
So 17th of September 1997.
That was the arena.
Mhm.
Not Whitley Bay Ice Rink.
No, I'm saying that.
Unless they just did it immediately after the.
So the ice rink would have been.
Was a skating round singing that?
Cold
But there was also because it was obviously at the height of the Blur and Oasis. If I remember right, Blur and Oasis were playing the same night. Blur were on at the arena, and Oasis were on at Whitley Bay Ice Rink.
Well, Blur arena sized by 95.
Oh, aye.
Yeah. Park Life was 94. Great Escape 95. So yeah, the economy.
Arguably, Blur were the bigger band
Oh God, Mickey
at that time.
Andy, yeah.
Well, it's hard to say, because Blur obviously had what Leisure 91, Modern Life Trouble 93.
He's in trouble.
But Park Life was 94, and that was the same year
Yeah.
as Oasis brought out Definitely Maybe. So
That's gonna hurt. Total accent, like. And someone straight over and he was like, I'm sorry, but that would have hurt that.
Yeah, but like I say, yes, it'd be a great experience, but I'll let somebody else do that one.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll be literally try for them. Ideally, you'd want to. Manchester would be fantastic,
Full of monks. So.
but it'll be
Someone trying to have a piss as well as a match.
Scotland. Will be handy. Cardiff's probably the most difficult, but it would be all right for you because you've got your family down there.
Yeah, North Wales. It's still a good couple of hours up there. I'd be as well off going to Edinburgh and driving home.
Yeah, I think that'll be the priority. Will be Edinburgh and Manchester.
Just make sure you get insurance on your tickets.
Only thing I've seen with Edinburgh, I've seen a hotel room for 39 grand.
To be fair, like it's expensive at the best of times to stay in
Yeah.
Edinburgh. I've got to go up with work and stuff like that, and booking a hotel middle of the week in Edinburgh city centre, you're looking to get a change of 120 quid.
Yeah, it's expensive, Edinburgh. It's on the Edinburgh gigs are the same weekend as the Fringe as well.
Yeah.
When the Fringe is on. So
Stay about that.
Manchester coincides with my birthday,
aye.
50th.
11th of July.
I think Amy's birthday's Manchester, she's the 20th. So I think that's the end of that kind of was doing 2 weekends there, maybe.
I think they're doing 3, aren't they?
In Manchester, are they? Eaton Park.
Too fast. Too fast. Shit.
Oh, how's that going in?
Off the crossbar.
Cheers, lad.
It's been coming that late. You can't say they don't deserve it.
I think that honestly I do.
It's been a slow start, the second half from her.
I can't be paying attention. I've been eating chips and talking about Oasis.
I honestly don't. I don't think we've played. I didn't think we played very well in the first half, but obviously that was some hit, like wasn't it?
I thought you put it over.
That's why I couldn't tell how it had gone because the way he seems to hit it, you're thinking it's going a mile away.
See the one that was at John Knight was a Villa in the Championship, wasn't he?
Colin Farrell, isn't it?
Right, it's all up.
Oh, it's a long throw.
He's on the field.
Oh, it comes off.
Oh, it hits
It
that.
just hits there. Two of their players there, doesn't it? And get falls perfectly.
Oh.
Oh, Julian, it's
Right.
on him.
No, can I just address this, right? Mark, you're probably going to hate me for this. Dan Burn isn't the greatest in the air with his head.
How
Like,
can he get anywhere near that?
he puts his head on it.
He's reaching over the defender, isn't he? If he's the man in front of that, then he probably does get his head.
Is he as good in the air as what you would expect him to be? Because he's not for me. Like,
I mean, expecting him to head of that clear is a bit.
he gets his full head on it.
I thought Julian.
Yeah. And Dan Burn's coming from the man behind
Yeah.
that between them.
Yeah, I still think both of them probably should deal with it better, but taking that away from the strike, like you put him in that position 100 times, you can do it again.
Yeah, hit that once.
Right, miss kicks it.
But it's still annoying.
Enough post.
Careful.
Wish Jack Readers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, how many? That's lovely.
Oh,
See ya.
excellent that. The bonds.
You put him in knots. Oh,
Plenty of topping on this pizza, isn't it?
that one's got a weird. I don't know what it is.
You having any of this
I'm
one?
not saying it's bad. I can't reach it. Have a slice over scan, like.
That's right. That's right.
Cheers, bud.
It's got mushrooms on it, so I'm like,
There's something in that.
Onions, peppers.
I'd rather have the fucking fish thing again.
It
than
might
that.
be the pepper, I think. Do you see the mock draft I put in, Bessie, in the group?
Oh, was that a 12 team draft?
12 team. I know, mate. 12 teamer as well.
What was that?
Yeah, but this one as well.
It's only a mock, obviously.
What more?
You take that one.
I never do mocks, me.
Our fantasy pros is amazing. You know, it takes you 7 minutes, if not. It's
Yeah.
so good. So good.
Put that in there.
Good idea, mate.
Get rid of one of the boxes.
Also, what's good is at the time, which is quite a good thing. It will condense straight away down into your pick. So when it's your pick, it'll tell you like the best person at this moment you could pick. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And there's like it's really good at working that out. If you pay the money for it, you can sync it to your live online draft that you'll do real time,
Really?
and it'll tell you
NFL
like
that.
it's clever. Like,
I did it with the NFL app one year. The NFL Plus.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
10 quid, and I did that like it kind of.
Right. Aye.
It doesn't just go on like the highest point score, right? It looks at what your strengths are. Relative
Of what you've picked so far and stuff
Yeah,
like
it tells
that.
you,
Class,
do you pick a tight end or something?
Should he not be getting booked for that? Turn around and tell the referee to book Bruno.
We saw loads of it. We get in the Premier League. Who did it? A well-known player did it, and the dummy tits in the referee didn't book him. Ran
Yes,
through the
book
ref
that.
like that.
There you go.
It does my tits in. Managers do it as well, all the time.
Mm.
We've got a couple of donations from Josh, so I'm going to read them out.
Thank you, Josh.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Josh.
Josh.
First one says, "Hi lads, hope you're well. Is that a garlic bread special? I'm starving. It's not a garlic bread special.
No.
It'd be absolute carnage if the four of us were fighting over garlic bread specials. So it's not.
It's like I Am Legend or
Imagine
something.
God.
World War Z.
Mention Bestie's breath.
I have 3 pizzas. We have I believe that's some sort of meat feast. We have a chicken Kiev. We have a kebab pizza lying around somewhere, and we've got a free garlic bread with cheese. So that's what it is.
The kebabs, pizzas suspiciously close to Mr.
He says,
He's had the full lot. But he's had a look in with that.
he says,
It is
can't
nice,
think of a
that.
question. So just send love. Decent first half so far, but need the second. Be careful with their pressing. Obviously, we're now catching up. We now 1-1. He sends up another question. I believe it is. He says, I forgot to mention the Oasis reunion. I'm the same as Chris and Deck. I'm more of a casual fan, to be honest. I like the first 2 albums. Hopefully, they don't go down the GNR reunion route and overstay their welcome.
Great North Run reunion.
Great enough.
GNR.
Guns N' Roses, it'll be.
Oh,
Yeah, there's no indication that they're going to try and release any new music. I mean, there's an argument that they never release new music. Actually,
shit.
Oasis, but yeah, I think it's just going to be.
Slightly.
Yeah?
Well, that chair slightly is blocking you,
Is it?
apparently. Yeah.
I hope they don't have like
Yeah,
a
look,
That's
falling.
okay. That was tactical. That.
I hope
Anyway, you kind of tell.
I hope they don't have some kind of falling out, which then leads to that being delayed or something
Or
for the
cancelled.
real or
Oasis,
cancelled.
I don't think.
I just
No,
a bit volatile, right?
It wouldn't put it.
talk is
Wouldn't
that
surprise us.
talk is that Noel's got a big divorce bill.
Oh.
20 million, I heard. And apparently, one of the reasons that they didn't speak for so long was that Liam didn't like their lass. No's lass. I mean, I don't think Liam likes anyone really, but yeah, I don't. There's been a bit of that talk, like, but I don't expect. I think they'll go ahead. Like,
Hopefully, I.
they're older now and they're a bit more. Like, they should be a bit more.
Where's the, you know, Alan, and you got Emma. Like, you know, Emma absolutely loves them. Do you know what I mean? So,
Emma's a big
so
old
happy for him,
man,
like, for to go and see them, man.
You would never think that. Look at her, would you?
No, big music man, Emma. Like, I don't know, I say this all the time, but he's probably the best goalkeeper I've ever seen. Not professional. He was a superb goalkeeper. He's only like 5'5" or something.
Unbelievable.
So he's not a big lad, is he?
He's a superb goalkeeper.
When we went to Canada, sorry, I apologize. When we went to America in October to meet my mate Daz. Daz has had like a 7-a-side game during the week, and he went, "Oh, yeah, man, like, do you want to play and goal?" And he went, "I haven't played and goal for 20 years. Like, I'd be on the beer all day."
Right.
He went and goal. He was like a cat, man, just saving everything. Like, it was unbelievable.
A phenomenal keeper. I was amazed.
Oh, Joe, man. Oh shit. Anderson. Man, that was a clever. That was a Rooney style.
Little check back inside. Try a bit of this kebab number.
Walker is just.
Was anybody else absolutely fucking sweating right now?
Unbelievably hot. Like, unbelievable. Man, that's a clever little left out, you know. Rooney style, that. Oh.
Does he celebrate if he scores?
What's everybody at home eating tonight? Anything in the comments?
I thought he was meaning me when I got in. I was like, no, mate. See, I did.
You'll be having your pudding when you get in.
I guarantee you, because we've scanned this, people would probably order takeaways on the back of this. 100%, because I would do exactly the same.
I must say, we still need to get a sponsor of a takeaway somehow.
We're going to have a lot of leftovers.
Anderson there. Honestly, he's been really good this second half.
He just looks calm, doesn't he?
He really so comfortable on the ball, man. That was such a bad pass. Go on, lads.
It seemed to take ages to get there.
That's handball all day, surely.
I thought it was, yeah.
He brings Gordon on at some point. Played well, but Gordon again on about how the kind of thing with Tonali earlier, how he doesn't need to come off necessarily because he's not been injured. I think Gordon needs a fitness.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see him come on. Maybe it's on Miggy.
I think if it stays like this, I think that bit of pace on the counter.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say what's missing, isn't it, in a way, because we haven't, well, so far in the second half, I haven't had much control at all, if any, really. It's hard to say what you can do to change it to make. I mean, yes, you could bring Gordon on, but it's a good.
That's clever. That.
Oh, I think it's just players up in the game.
Lines.
No, I think that's all that is, Decker. Because we're struggling, yeah.
I know. Because I'm only go how I felt when the first seen the team sheet. I thought this team here is good enough to.
Well, you got to remember it is, as we said, it's a lot of changes. I mean, that amount of changes
They made 10.
a team that haven't necessarily played a lot together. It takes a while to
they played 10.
your feet.
You know, Decker just said they played more than changed more than us. What are you rubbing him in the carpet, Bessie?
Garlic sauce.
I was fucking clean it before you
I just feel their passages of play seem more cohesive. I feel when them have got the ball, the pass it. What? Calm down, keeper. What you think? Oh, that was superb. That was absolutely superb forward play. That good chasing Mickey. That. So, I mean, the good Anderson's always free. Like.
Roasting in the end.
Hey, I'm stuffed.
I'm fucking sweating.
You've had it quite a bit. Like, how many slices you had?
You must have a full pizza there because we've got 3 pizzas and a garlic bread, and I can see 2 pizzas on the table.
I think I've had 4 maybe. Oh, that was lovely.
I think I've had 4 slices.
I've had 2.
I've had 3.
I've had one of those and one of the kebabs.
Well, get stuck in.
I can't because you've got your fucking hoarding them over there.
Yeah,
that just came from over here.
Do you want one of these?
That one back.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
The only thing we've got, I've had a bit of garlic bread.
The same box.
Yeah, it's 2.
We'll just try to condense the boxes, don't we?
That's sensible. Is that one in your one, Chris?
Kiev.
The
one on the left.
4-1 by itself's the kebab.
Yeah, I already had a bit of kebab. Like.
The kebab was very nice, I have to say.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I'll pass it back with me. That's your jam.
Cheers, mate.
You want a bit of garlic bread? You haven't any garlic bread?
Please, Mark. Yes, thank you.
So you've got to get the garlic bread while it's hot.
Bloody hell, it's
Not
hot now.
worse than a cold garlic bread.
Put a bit of salt on top to bring the garlic out a little bit.
Are you putting the fan on?
If you wouldn't mind, that'd be great. No. Oh, what? A bit of salt in that garlic bread just brings the air, brings the sharpness of garlic.
I've never done that.
Like.
Like. Wow, that was lovely.
Right. Back on me.
I'm going to have another slice when we score. That's my plan.
You're going to keep it for the weekend, are you? No. Is this Tino and Gordon?
Tino, Gordon, Longstaff.
Oh, triple change.
He's put a shift in, Miggy.
So look on Miggy, that he's done well.
He has, aye.
People say,
I think
he's done now.
The thing is what people will say, and I'm not going to say them, they're not right, they're not incorrect. What's he done going forward? It's probably what you'll be doing. And in an hour, personally, I can't remember him at all going forward, really. But I'm never going to question his work rate because he's working really hard and hasn't played much either, etc., etc. So,
well
done, son. Well done.
now he's gone off. The Forest fans have booed him going off the field.
So Miggy.
Sandro.
Sandro, just maybe for gambling.
Scabs.
You had a 250 grand watch on when that's at work season. Some money. Must have won it.
I've seen people say that you shouldn't be doing stuff like that.
What, buying
Pay for
watches?
people's petrol.
No, like
Oh,
wearing expensive watches. I've seen it on Twitter. Someone saying that. I forget who it was now. Saying that it's like the working man's game, and he's rubbing it in the faces of the. If you can afford to do it, buy it. I don't understand that mindset at all, mate.
It's not like he wears it on the pitch.
Do you know what is it in the interview as well? He came across really humble because he was talking about how lucky he is to go back to his life after his ban, whereas the everyday person can't do that. They don't have that opportunity.
Yeah, right enough.
Is he doing that knitting?
yeah, I got
Tom
it.
Daly nicking a sock.
Oh, that's good.
Actually,
That'll be on Paddy Power. That'll be on everywhere.
I
in
think
a
it's
few
actually
minutes.
crocheting rather than knitting.
I think she was knitting, wasn't she? She had the big needles.
Knit one, pearl one, drop one, curl one.
Can you imagine? Like thinking that though, I'm going to go at the match tonight and take me
knitting.
Mad, that isn't it?
Tom Daly does that at the Olympics, doesn't he? When he's watching everybody else, just
He made.
But he is just doing a load of sitting around, isn't he?
Yeah.
He made,
he just sat around.
That's a hospital
watching
ball.
the
That.
game,
Oh, he's
the
done well.
he made medal.
Oh,
posters.
Jesus.
Come on, man!
Sorry.
Full of kebab meat.
Sorry, just
Full of kebab meat.
well done, Tino.
Good strength.
Yeah, he did well. Relax.
Timestamp mark.
63 minutes and
Oh, Gordon's right wing.
12,
It's got ball
13,
up.
14, 15,
I'll do.
16 seconds.
Is that halfway through the second half?
So Mark. Oh, sorry, pardon.
No, it's not 67 and a half.
Not quite.
So he's done what
5 minutes short.
we discussed on Monday. You know, I was saying start Barnes, Gordon.
Gordon on the right.
Nope,
There
no.
you are.
Oh, back to
He's
knitter.
now famous now.
That's crochet that.
That's her husband's
Yeah,
man.
that is
Stop that.
crochet.
She's
Yeah.
got small needles, isn't she? See, that's a hat.
Look, you're all saying she should be watching
So-
the game.
so-
Look, her eyes have not dropped off the
She's a
field.
pro. She's a
She's an
professional.
absolute pro at it.
It's not looking at
Pro.
Not looking at drop stitches.
Fair play to her.
That's keeping
Ah,
her.
she's taking a
Love her
hobby.
when she gets home and she looks, oh, look what I did.
Oh, no. When we
Double
score.
dipping in a hobby,
When we
man.
score.
Fair play.
Oh, no, I've got a problem with that. Like,
Skills.
Mm-hmm.
It's good skills, yeah. More skill than we've shown. Great stats. Come on,
So
lads.
are you going to take bit knitting to the match on Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Sit and make yourself a scarf?
well, he's doing sing, so he's might as well do something like that.
It's going to get to the point where we're going to have a fucking record ourselves singing just to show better.
Oh, I've lost it again. How have I lost it there? Oh, Anderson.
I've never seen Bestie singing, have you, Chris?
Sorry, it's great stuff.
I've never seen Best
Oh,
of
it
the
wasn't Anderson, sorry.
I do miss a lot of games.
Right, come on.
I'm famous, so.
Look at all that. See that there? So Hall's got the ball. There's 5 people. Lost it again. There's 5 people in a line there. Terrible that. Bessie Sachs look miles
slow,
off it, hasn't he?
slow to get out of that transition from defence to attack compared to how
I
it
just can't.
started.
Yeah, like wow with the traps, and it just died, hasn't it?
Well, I think if you think of the goal, right, that was 18 seconds or so, right, 20 seconds. Tonali, maybe 5 minutes in, had another chance straight after.
Yeah.
Since then, like, I'm not being funny, but I haven't seen anything.
Very little.
It's not good, like. Oh, well, lads, come on. You've got to be closer than that, surely. Come on.
I was expecting that big long throw into the box again, weren't they?
Oh, God.
Hall's leaving it again. That back stick.
He did well there, though.
That running across.
He did do well.
It hasn't, like, I know we're only 3 games in, like, but
It's great ball.
it hasn't been exciting football, has it?
Push in the back there, innit?
No, I was thinking that driving up, actually, mate. I was,
Oh,
that's terrible. It has, we have to be honest, the 2 games right are lovely.
That's nice.
Have been poor, you know.
Hasn't filled you full of excitement.
Lost it.
He's a little bit off it, mate.
What about it?
I don't think that ball's great, man. Like, that's 50-50, that, man.
I thought that was
let that go.
Yeah, I did, yeah. That was a good tackle, that. I think the problem you've got is, because I would say bring on the other lad, Lucy. Is he on the bench, is he?
Yeah.
Is that pronounce his name?
Who?
The striker that we've got.
Asula.
Apologise. Sorry, apologise. But I don't think Howell will bring him on in this environment, like when you're 1-1. Like,
Yeah.
If we're 2 or 3 up,
Yeah.
I think he would, but it's
It's a free kick, like.
It gets fouled.
yeah, it is.
No, I think I think that I think it needs to be a bit more a safer position.
Yeah. Where, of course, if it was Wilson with the experience, you just throw him straight on.
Yeah.
I just think you're bringing him on in a very different.
There's a lot of like throwbacks in the comments there saying that the issue has been Willock going off early on, which I agree with. Yeah, it's changing. But then again, you would think with Willock going off and you get Bruno coming on, it shouldn't really change going forward. Like,
well, Mark's phrase adapt. I think you do have to adapt in certain moments. But to be fair, I take the comments on board there, because Willock obviously is your driving forward with the ball, getting closer to Isak. Bruno's never going to do that for you. He hasn't got the he's a different midfielder. Yeah, I don't know if we might see Longstaff maybe play more higher up. Coming on,
really fuck us. What the fans doing here?
Yeah,
It's stopping the deck. Isn't it?
I never touched it.
What's this?
it's more on the door. That
Hit the door.
It is more on the door, like Mark.
Is Mark getting his now?
does that fan not even reach us?
Nah, neither in you.
I've done that based on
You've
obviously
done it based on keeping yourself nice and cool. That's what you've done.
because you expect.
I thought you were going to move the fucking.
No, but look at that base. You expect that to keep going there, don't you? Not just stop where it is. Give that a little. Give the actual thing a twist on the top.
That's fine. That's it.
No, that's all right. That's all right, man.
Mark, stop
No, it's
doing
fine.
it.
Stop trying to twist things. That's
fine.
perfect, man. That's perfect.
See there, just need to turn it so keeps.
That's
keeps
perfect.
Who needs enemies when you've got Mark?
Yeah.
Oh dear me. Well, that was lovely.
You can see this going the long haul, can't you?
Yep.
Matt, he's just sent us a gift of some. You can just imagine him sitting there actually looking like this, watching it.
He texted me earlier saying that Anderson was like the odds for Anderson anytime goal scorer.
I've got him on.
We love you really, mate.
Oh, class. Great lad.
You miserable sod.
Come on, man. They've just been better. Honestly, I'm not being all over the pitch like.
It feels like we've barely had a kick in the second
I
half.
know.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Man on. Come on,
Come
Joe.
on, Joe, get on there.
It's a good tackle, that, isn't it?
It is like you don't want to there. That. Joe doesn't quite look at a pace. Does he?
No.
After man the match against
He's pulled it back,
Southampton.
hasn't he? Yeah.
It's a funny one, right? And
He said.
I'm being respectful here because I love both of them, right? I'm not criticising them in this way, but you think of the midfield, you think of Joe Linton and Bruno, they are quite slow in transition. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
You're not the pacey
That little
midfielders.
touch takes it away from him, doesn't it?
well done, Tino there.
Tino was right
covering.
in his shoulder, mind.
Yeah, he did well.
Longstaff as well, yeah, as well. Just nice and
Calm, isn't it?
Calm
Yeah.
out. Calm out.
I feel like Forest have got a lot of pace, certainly out wide anyway, a lot of pace out wide.
We found that last season, didn't we?
Aye.
Home and away. Like they really
I haven't got
hurt.
Hudson-Odoi. I know he's not playing here clearly, but I like him, nice. I like him. Well done, well done.
Adam's pointing out that Gordon and Bonds will switch sides, yeah.
Oh, yes, I have, yeah, just have, yeah.
Yeah.
Gordon's pissed off, so he's chasing everywhere, but
But Gordon's back over here now.
Anderson there,
Bond
man.
ahead, isn't it?
Class,
Transition.
Aye, Anderson's been their best player.
Obviously, his stream's ahead. His stream's ahead.
Who's?
Adams.
Why?
Because Gordon's just gone over.
No, he was saying that before.
That's what I'm saying. He switched like they were there before.
But then Gordon lost the ball, so he got pissed off.
Yeah,
and ran over
Gordon
the
was
side.
running all over the shop, but the word like.
And that's fine because Barnes, I could be wrong. Has he touched the ball second half? So no, I got no problem with switching them. See what he can get on the other side. That was a couple.
No, I don't. He has a great deal. Mind the ball through to the front three's been pretty poor all
Oh
night.
yeah, dreadful. Yeah.
A lot of underhit passes and.
So, like, just to
Wolves.
throw a cat amongst the pigeons here, right? I know we've all done our predictions for the season. We've got them in the envelopes behind them. We'll go through them at the end of the season. We've done that after the first game of the season. I know we've only had another Premier League game, but we've had this so far in the 70th minute here. Is it making you think about your predictions again?
Nah,
No.
it's really early.
Okay.
I predicted we'd finish 15th
It's
anyway. So. It's really early to tell. I've not been particularly impressed with him in any of the games, really. Could argue against Southampton defended well for the most part with 10 men, but
Switch. That's a foul, referee.
That's
Come
over,
on.
isn't it?
Yeah, he's give it. And a yellow card coming, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
It is. It is early. I don't know. Like what to say. Like, I just feel like that. It's as if we're learning how to play the style or learning each other, whereas this team here has played together for forever. Feels like. Do you know what I mean?
It feels
Does
like
that make sense?
a bit predictable.
Yeah, probably, yeah. And I do think Forest have looked very, very intense. I said that about Bournemouth at the weekend as well.
Yeah, they did. I agree.
Well done, Barnes there, like mine.
Done really well there. It's a good ball as well.
Oh, he did do well, didn't he? There, Barnes. That's a foul. Oh, fair enough.
We're supposed to be holding them back.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, big damn burn.
He's here, like. Score yellow behind.
I think he's back up now, isn't he? Ooh, he snapped like that.
God, all again. He just
dreadful.
He's none at the races at all, mate. Like,
No, not at all. Not at all.
it's a shame because I thought he was excellent towards the end of last season as well. I mean,
Yeah.
it's still very early in the
He's
season.
still
So
such a raw player as well, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
It is. I mean, like,
Was he 19?
Look at how bad Isak's been. I mean, there hasn't been probably a worse player until he does this.
Go on.
Great tackle.
Yeah.
Well, just look at Joe Linton. Like, he's a prime example today. He's just been off it.
I think honestly, I think all of them have. I don't think I wouldn't particularly say any of them have played well. Like, to be honest,
Football is.
It's great, like defensive block that.
It is.
takes some doing to be the keeper there. Like, if he did, but.
It is frustrating at times, isn't it? Like, we've not really had an opportunity. Like I said, apart from those.
It just looks really disjointed.
Yeah.
It just looks really disjointed. I don't think we get the ball out wide quick enough.
Decker? 3 shots, no, three
Three
saves.
saves,
Has
aye.
he made 3 saves?
Look at the gap in the pitch, though, between, like,
Really
well,
one.
midfield is just in a line, and then you've got Isak just by himself in the middle, and then you've
Tino's bombed on as
two
well
wide
there.
players are there. There's just a huge gap in the middle of the pitch for it.
Well done, Harvey Barnes, because Tino had gone forward there. He was
Yeah.
miles off.
So look me bet again.
3 shots. I mean, we had a shot in the. If that's
Those
15
3 saves.
To be
by the
fair,
keeper.
actually,
Well, like I say, he made a save after like 15 seconds, didn't he? So there's one.
Miggy also had a shot that was
okay.
saved as well. Actually,
Yeah.
I think the problem I've got is Joe Linton hasn't made a foul, has he? Maybe not.
Yeah, surely.
Booked or foul?
Let's have a look.
He would have made a foul. Like,
He had that tangle with
So-
that on the halfway line, but there was no foul.
Joe Linton to commit 2 fouls. How many fouls has he made?
1.
0.
Oh, really?
And do you know something? I had him on to get booked and make a foul against Bournemouth, and his first foul was that on the keeper in the 93rd
Really?
minute. Isn't that mental?
Aye.
1 foul, that was the foul. So unlucky a minute. Yes, I'm in a bit of trouble with that, but I've got lucky there. Went under his foot.
Oh, Hall, you should be bombing up that. Look at the space out
Lost
there.
it again, lads. We've lost it again. That's it. Just breathe. Just relax. Nice play. Well done. Oh, God. Anderson.
I'm going to ask this question, and I'm only asking it because it came from a member, because this has been a debate which has been in our WhatsApp group. So it's from Bailey Mark, and it says
Bailey Mark.
Well,
that's Mark Bailey.
Well, it says Bailey Mark on the screen, so I'm guessing it's Mark Bailey. He says, "Get Mitchell and Eels out of the stack."
What they're doing in there? Should they not be at the game?
So I don't know if they're there. I don't know if they're there tonight. I don't know. I'll be very shocked if they are whilst the match is ongoing. But I think it might be reference to what we saw last weekend. No, the weekend before the opening game of the season, where Darren Eales was on the microphone starting the Newcastle chants off. We mentioned this last week after we started recording. We had a bit of a chat amongst ourselves about our thoughts on it. If I'm being honest with you, you want my opinion, I don't think that's where was he CEO?
No, I'm dead against that here.
I don't think he should be there. Like, yes, making an appearance, I don't think he should be there conducting himself to start Newcastle chance off. You want your CEO to be professional and be, I don't know. I know it's a very fine line, and some people love it, and some people, you miserable bastards, not want to see that. He's just getting involved with the fans. Fair enough.
Nah.
I don't know.
It's complete fake PR. It's complete fake PR.
That's exactly what it is.
And
exactly what it is.
It's very like Mike Ashley necking pints.
I absolutely hated it when we had the Champions League draw, and he referenced WRC. Don't need any of that.
It's not necessary.
It's not necessary.
No, it feels very contrived. I don't like. It's not. He's a CEO. He's not one mate.
Yep, you're right.
He's not one of the lads. He's run the club, do it properly.
Yep.
I don't want you singing Blading Races or Power
Totally
Lads or
right.
Matt
Like, fair enough, go to the stack and welcome everybody in the stack, that opening game of the season. Say, appreciate this is for you, the fans, blah, blah.
Even
that's it.
I totally agree. The opening, David opening, absolutely go there and thank people for coming. Whatever you want to say, that's fantastic. I've got no problems with that. But getting in there and singing songs and stuff, and because I tell you what it is, when it starts to go sour, I always used to say that about my mate on social media, right? That when they're there singing songs now, if it starts going pear-shaped, then they'll soon stop going in there. And the fans will be like, well, where are you now? You were singing songs. Where are you now? It's well, me and Bestie, I think are almost exactly aligned the same on that one. Is your position is your position, and you've got to act like it. Like,
there's nothing wrong with being a figurehead. There's, like if he, what you said, if he's at the opening of the stack and he's shaking hands, he's saying, "Look, great, I'm all for that." That's good PR in itself. Yeah. If you're even stuff like get the first 100 people get a free pint, something out of his pocket, even for it, something like that. You don't get on stage. There's like no decorum to it. There's no kind of. It's not what he's there to do. It reminds us of when
he's had a good game, Anderson.
He's had a very good game, yeah.
Been excellent.
Yeah, it reminds me a bit of when Tony Gier had the Villa job and he was on Twitter. He was giving it a cheerleading Ellis Short with the FTM badge on. Remember that? Yeah. It's that kind of pattern. I don't like it. It's not what he's there to do.
Yeah, I agree.
I wouldn't expect to see anyone in an administrative position at a club doing that kind of thing. Yep. Well, if you're a real fan, you're a real fan, but it's getting the attention, and it's, look, I'm one of you lads, and it's very Mike Ashley-esque. Darren, if you're watching, pack it in.
Yeah, pack it in, mate. Come on out, come and have a chat with us. Have a slice of pizza, mate. Just get yourself across. It's first game of the season, and there's been a comment, and it's.
I'm going to get against all of you.
Oh, you really?
It really doesn't.
Oh, there's a surprise.
It doesn't bother me in the slightest.
What if he was doing that while losing games?
I would, and this is my point that I was just about to get to. If we'd hammered the first 2 games of the season, would signed Mark Gay already, nobody would batter an eye like that.
I'm not sure,
No, because I would.
I'm not
sure.
Mate,
we're in the Champions League draw, and he came out and said that. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It was the Champions League draw.
And that was it.
What do you mean?
And that's all you did. You didn't go on and on about it.
Because I'm not a dickhead. Like I just move on.
That's what people are doing.
Well, some people might think I am, but
people are like.
But if I'm still asked the question,
it's stupid that I'm doing it. But
there you go.
You don't want him doing it, but does it really matter?
No, we're not like at the grand scheme of things.
He's not going to be there every week leading the chance.
But you would hope not.
He's not.
He's
there because it was this the same. He opened the club shop. He's gone to the opening of the stack. That's it. You're not going to see him in there every
week. But you'd hope not.
But if he's just opening it, I'll say it. But there's no problem with opening the stack. Maybe he's, like I say, buy someone a pint. Just talk to people. You know what they did when they were in Tokyo when they had the fan events.
Aye, but that's
great. Do that. That's absolutely fine. It's kind of really brazenly
You know from
Doing
his
the PR stuff.
history that is his MO. That's what he
very
does.
American, though, isn't it?
And that's where he's,
I suppose
done
it's-
his
yeah.
bread and butter. He was going to tailgates. He was, mingling
That
with
is
the
true.
fans game in, game out.
And in
It's what he does.
Do you
And
want
in
to call bread and butter
fairness-
in America?
The what?
Do you want to call bread and butter in America?
Bread and butter.
Bread and butter,
in fairness, as well as maybe
guys.
the thinking like the PR and the club have been so sort of almost a brick wall to the fans. He's obviously trying to probably go even more over the top, right? Of like,
Yeah.
we're going to really put on a show and I'm going to sing songs with you. You're my mates. I love you all, etc., etc. So, right, well, we do want to see the penalties, like, so we'll move on. No, balls. Put the penalties back on.
And-
Put the pens back
to
on.
the point when Ashley was in the away end, necking pints and
And that was
singing
shite,
the songs and
though.
all
It was
that.
shite.
But what everybody was lapping it up, thought it was the best thing since
Well, I
sliced
definitely
bread.
wasn't.
I remember at the time.
You want your chairman necking pints now, man.
I remember at the time someone
are.
saying that you should be kicked to the stadium, probably a pint in view of the pitch anyway.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, there was hell on about that at the time,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Then they came out and said it was a non-alcohol pint or something daft like that.
I bet.
People only have a problem with people doing things when it isn't going the way you want it
Well,
to
Jack,
go.
that's just said
I-
the Macmillan Milan thing was at the Champions League draw.
It was
Yeah,
the-
that was
exactly.
bad crack, that.
This one was the Southampton game where we won the first game of the season.
It can't get any better, really, and I didn't like it.
I just like, there's a comment in there from El Grande Sam that says, I don't like seeing him do it, but I don't think it necessarily means it's affecting his performance, which I agree with. I don't think it does. But then I think he sent his stall out quite early on, like Decker referred to as well. It's all well and good doing that, but when things don't go your way, people start asking questions saying, yeah, you've gone into hiding now.
One thing I'll say.
But people
Yeah,
asking
but-
questions about it now because apparently the transfer window's a failure.
No, that's not why I don't.
Because
think
Well,
games.
it is.
the thing is, I don't.
Doesn't shut yet.
The transfer window thing. I think you've got to wait until the end before you can judge it, really. But I just don't think you should be doing it. We could be top of the league. We're going to win every game. We could be 10-0 up here, and I still don't think that's what his role should be.
Go on,
Barnes.
Go on, Barnesy.
As I say though, the Atlanta United fans love him, and if he was doing that, so there's obviously some sort of merit to it that he sees, isn't it?
And it's having that relation. Look at Wembley when he was mingling with the fans. He went to the fan event before the game
Mhm.
and stuff like that.
I didn't see
I met him, I
City
hadn't
going
thought
out
to take
and
him
singing
with
Blue Moon, like, but
I thought he was a nice fella.
I'm not
You
saying
know,
that.
it's
oh, he's probably a lovely bloke.
it's that kind of thing that it's having an
And again,
impact and leaving an impression
But no
with
one,
your fans.
no one's saying that he's a bad person or anything. Yeah, like people just saying, "Oh, mate, stop singing songs." Like,
No, I don't think it's a bad effort.
Come sit near me and Mark. We'll teach him. a
Terrible
lesson.
header of the
I'm-
ball, him, isn't he?
I'm not singing songs.
all right, Mr. Target.
Hey.
You put him in between me and Mark, we'll soon teach him how not to sing songs.
Oh, he's unmarked.
No,
Oh, he's got to do better there. He's unmarked.
Is that Dan Bennett in the
There's
end?
no one there. Oh, it's awful.
yeah, he doesn't take that particularly well.
He jumps like too early, doesn't he?
Go back about 30 minutes ago when I said this exact same point.
42 seconds ago, he went, "Oh, he's a bad header of the ball," as if that was a good header. Absolutely awful.
Good header.
Oh, come on.
Just didn't direct it very
Come
well.
on. Come in a little bit, you know.
So talking about the transfer window, because there was a couple of comments at half time that came in, a couple of questions. There's too many to go through, so I'm not going to put one on screen. But if I know we've still got a few days. We've still got a few days left. Hang on, we'll wait for this to finish. See what happens.
He got up quick enough, didn't he? He was doing.
Another one.
What's a hard ball?
He's done well.
Overlap.
Keep control of that.
Smash.
Oh,
Done
done well.
Hit it!
Done well. Nah.
That's unlucky.
So to
That's
go
good
back to
football,
transfer
that.
window, if I know there's still 3-4 days left, is it Friday? Shut?
Friday midnight.
3 days. Okay, 2 and a bit. If it was to close right now, how are you rating it out of 10? Bestie.
Can someone do us a favour quickly? Well, name the players. So we've had Ruddy,
Ruddy, Kelly,
Kelly Demos,
Black,
Osula,
so,
William Sula, yeah.
and you can throw Hall in there on a permanent transfer.
I'm not.
Technically, you can, yeah.
I'm going to say
5.
Oh, really?
Out of 10.
I'll say 2. 2.
I'll
We've
go-
lost Anderson.
I'm going
as
to go
well.
in between.
You
4.
keep 4. Huh?
Four.
Yeah,
Right, it's been-
4 or 5. Like,
So that's a bad transfer window. That if it's a 4 out of 10,
Aye,
it's
but that's
bad.
now.
Tell us. So tell us how it's a 5 then. Like, tell us the argument of how you think it's been half. So that's half. That's half decent, right? half a 10.
Not necessarily. I would
Well-
say like in football manager.
I'm just joking. I was just trying to mind you.
You're
Um,
talking
No, but what,
7, 7, 8.
if you think it's 5, then what else would it have taken to be a 2 or a 3?
If
like-
I hadn't signed Kelly.
Kelly doesn't come in,
I think because Kelly,
So Kelly's 3 marks out of 10. You think?
Kelly and Asula between them are 3 marks out of 10. I think.
We've strengthened up front because we've got a third choice striker in now,
Yep.
which we've been crying out for. We've upgraded on.
I don't like that.
Done well there. That burn.
We've upgraded on
Oh,
Dummett by bringing in Lloyd Kelly.
Yes, I.
We've brought in 2 goalkeepers,
Oh, come on.
Did we need 2
and obviously
goalkeepers?
one's gone out in Carrius, but two of them have played regular football compared to Carrius, who has never played in the time. So
Played 2 games. So
I think it's been terrible.
But even before that,
is it just on the basis of players coming in or players leaving as well?
A bit of both. No, a bit of both. I collectively say that. And
then you
I know Mark's going to climb
Richie's
over here
gone.
and say,
Well, we've kept our best players,
yeah.
"Oh, I know that. But that's like,
and we've strengthened in 2 areas that needed to be strengthened. Squad depth rather than first team. I would maybe say, oh, I would bounce there.
I just
But
we've lost Anderson. Minty, listen, I'm not going to. It's funny because actually Carragher was on that overlap thing, and he said he is the player we're going to rule. He thinks he's amazing. Carragher keeps banging on about him. He said we're going to really regret selling him and all this type of stuff, which is his prerogative. He can see what he wants. But it's hard for me.
Seen anything to suggest that yet? Like,
Well, I think he wasn't very good against Man United, to be fair. But but that's one game, and it's one game. Like these lot of they've been shite. So imagine someone watching this Saturday night going, "Shite him, isn't he?" Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous to make a comment after one game. But I still think Anderson is a decent player, to be fair.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that Anderson and Minty wouldn't have gone had it not
Absolutely.
been for PSR.
No, and again, though, I know that I'm aware why we've sold them, but that doesn't mean I can just go, it's fine, like because I don't feel it is. So you've lost them 2, and you've brought in Kelly, 9 goalkeepers, and
one of them,
and that's it, right? That's it.
Never played a game for. Wasn't even
Carrius played 2
in the
cup final, innit?
as in Minty.
Oh, right, sorry, I thought you meant goalkeepers.
So I get he's gone, but he wasn't part of the team, was he? Wasn't part of the squad.
How we improved the
So
first team?
It hasn't weakened anything.
Absolutely.
How
not.
we improved the first team?
No
'Cause I don't
chance.
think we'll have.
Yeah.
First team.
Yeah.
Start 11.
No chance.
Kelly.
Start 11.
Yes,
Well, it depends. First team squad.
If everybody's
start 11, no.
if everybody's
Right.
fit, he doesn't get a look in because you're going to have Botman in there, and you're going to have.
If you sign Gahey,
Wells comes in ahead of O'Shea.
if you sign Gahey, then yes. But if you don't, then you definitely haven't.
And that's the whole point why we're putting all of eggs in the basket with Gay, because we know Lascelles is out for the season. Botman's out for a good length of the season. So you're then left with your only centre backs of Byrne, Kelly.
Kraft.
Kraft's not a centre back.
He's played centre
He's
back.
been centre back, hasn't he?
He's not a centre back.
It's like saying
He's a
Dan
right
Burns a
back.
left back.
Exactly, he is.
I don't think we've.
What's people in the comments saying about like you've said the 2 questions? Some people are saying that.
Two's harsh.
No,
I think it's been truthful, mate.
people are saying it's been really poor. Yeah, it has been poor because I think everybody was expecting a player coming in at that starting 11, especially on the right.
Kelly
wing.
was free and all right. Is that right?
Yeah,
Free?
Yeah,
yeah.
he's out of contract. I think.
Free. Yeah. Which he was second choice because we didn't get the first choice. He went.
Yeah.
The thing is
Chelsea.
we
That's
haven't
right, Austin.
strengthened that right wing for 3 years, and we've talked about doing it.
Oh, God, will that get there? Mind you, we've been quite strong in the last 10 we've been talking, but it has been all us.
Yeah, that's I.
Go on, hit it.
Oh,
It's a hell of a good save,
Is that
that.
3 saves?
Ooh, I think he's done it for
That'll
the
be 3
cameras.
saves, yeah.
I think he's done it for the cameras. That save.
That's a good save. Well done, son.
That's for the cameras. That watch.
Nah, that's a good save.
Good
Nah.
yeah.
He's got to go
For the
across.
cameras.
One away
He's
from him,
got
I
to
think.
go
Like,
across the goal for that.
That's
For
a
the
great save.
cameras.
That's a
For the
great save.
cameras. Hits his fucking bottom of his hands, man.
That's a great save, that, though. Is that more we can do? Good save. That's really bad.
Nah, he slips.
Long
To be fair.
It's a shame that because I feel the game's ending one of it. This is actually our best period.
Yeah, you want to go on for another 10, don't you?
Is it?
It's gonna,
Nah, straight
oh,
pen.
shit. I straight to pens, isn't it? Aye. Oh, God.
Underwhelming night, mine boys.
No, great.
Poor, it's 3 games in a row. It's been poor. I can't say anything else.
But how do you
Very
change
poor.
that? Like, how do you fix that?
Well, that's what I mentioned before, because you look at the starting lineup and you're like, that's a very good, strong team. Do you know what I mean? And you look at the 2 games before, it's the best team we can put out, and it hasn't.
Pretty much.
I mean, I'll look at the positive. I haven't lost a game. It's going to go to penalties maybe, but we still haven't lost a game yet. But in terms of it looks disjointed. It looks a bit flat. It does. I don't know. There's
Terrible head of that.
the last 10 minutes have been the best of the game, but by a long stretch, actually.
5 left.
Come on, move it left.
Oh,
Free kick all day long, that.
Well done. Oh, he's lost it.
He's done really well. Barnes tonight as well. Like, it's just that last thing there.
I think
He's looked to throw on the right hand side as well, which is good to see, actually, because at least he's
done
an
well,
option
hasn't
there. He has done well. Say, carry it, son, carry it.
There's nobody.
You gotta hit that. You gotta hit it.
Yeah, I think you should have done as well.
Oh, see ya. Oh, lines up.
4 shots.
Yeah, so that bet step
That's
that's
in now, is it?
saves him. But the problem I've got is old Joe.
Oh, God.
It needs a foul.
Yeah.
I need him to kick off or something here. Chokes on the keeper. Or
2 free kicks that you need.
it was 2 fouls. Yeah, he hasn't even had one yet.
Nah, 4 minutes left.
There's no chance it's gone in it. Hey, missed that clean now, though. He's no fouls in that, you know.
There's a comment from Tommy Turtle that says, at least we're playing bad and not losing.
Another thing I thought in the car. You remember when McLaren was in charge? I was there as well. I was going to the games and going, I played great today. We've lost, but hey, kind of complain with the style of football.
McLaren was, yeah.
And then, well, now what happened there, right?
Yeah.
So I agree. That's a great comment because could you get any worse than this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Performance-wise, you could be losing the game. So, yeah.
Well, I know. Looking at the top left, but
Performance-wise, yeah, totally.
maybe.
I remember when Tarek Lamptey, there's one.
That's never. That is never.
That was well in as well.
It was, wasn't it? I'll rephrase the question slightly then. Sorry. I mean, under Howe, I wouldn't expect to get any worse than this, playing wise. Forget the top left corner. I get we haven't lost a game yet. I mean, performance wise, Southampton was bollocks. Bournemouth was not any better, really.
With the strength of team that they've had out, yeah. I mean,
if you injected a new player in that starting 11, could that change everything?
No, I don't think Mark Gay's going to make a massive amount of difference in going forward.
I think one player can, but not him.
Okay.
Midfield's your problem. On the evidence of this, and if Bestie's granny had tits as well as his auntie, if Willock had stayed on the pitch, who knows? Because that's just
he looked really good,
a huge gap in the middle of that pitch, which is causing us all the issues. There's just nothing between midfield and Isaac. So
I've seen the point made. Do we need to play the number 10 instead? Like change shape. Let's play 4-2-3-1. Have a number 10 playing behind Isaac, 2 like playing deeper.
Do I have that player though to do that?
Isaac probably is number 10 and play him off Wilson or.
But obviously, he's fitness now. I get what you're saying. I always think that was a foul throw. That one.
The first one was that scored from it.
He's fucking
both of you on the pitch. Like, the referees never pick up on that though. One of them daft rules that you have that never gets questioned. Like, foul throws as well.
Keep us having the ball for like 20 seconds.
Boom.
I think that got binned off a couple of seconds.
Careful, lads. He's coming. Careful. Well done, Byrne. Well done.
I'm sure that was like ruled out a couple of years. It was 8 seconds or something daft like that. Allowed it, wasn't it? Yeah.
Started off with steps. It was 6 steps, and then it went to 6 seconds. I think it's still a thing. I think it's just.
No, honestly, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I'm sure they got rid of it.
No, they scrapped the timer.
No.
Carry it.
Time, Joe.
Go on.
Take a touch on the way through, maybe.
He's got plenty of time there. He doesn't need to rush that shot.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, Mike Fox does say that they got a foul throw given against them today. So it must be when we were scranning.
Good chance, speaking of which.
We had one at home.
Keeper's made 6 saves, by the way.
Last season.
But
3 in the last 10 minutes or so.
Oh, actually, it'll probably be 7 now. Well, that's might update, actually.
Yeah, it depends on how far behind we are on this Sky Go thing that we've got.
But to be fair, I think we're ahead of most people that are watching.
94 minutes and 20.
I think it's pens, lads, I'm afraid.
5 seconds.
Yeah, I think it was going to be last attack, wouldn't it?
You try to claim offside there.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I'm not going to lie, I wasn't expecting to score penalties tonight. Like,
I thought it could. First half, not a bad start.
I marked it. Like.
First half, not a bad start to the season.
I think when you you go 1-0 so early, you know.
Yeah, sometimes kills the game, doesn't it?
I thought we would continue that momentum, if you like, you know.
Lift that. You need to lift
Shot
that.
that,
Just straight in.
Way mixed up. Absolute 10 pence mix up that.
Oh, he's picked his pocket there.
Big pocket.
Well done, Longstaff, lad.
It's got pens. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, here comes the nerve-wracking bit. Is anyone going to that fridge to get me a can?
I'll get one, mate.
Took Trippier off as well.
Can I get rid of
Three
it?
hours, penalty.
The mess is starting to hurt me head.
Penalties.
It's the pizza boxes that I'm not doing my
Right. I've got
stress
OCD
levels through the
with
roof.
the stress levels of this.
Yeah, put them in there.
Oh yeah. I took that on now. So
There's another box there. I don't know if that'll deal with that one.
Adam, you're positive as ever, sunshine. Yeah. When he said Bruno and he's like, miss. What do you think? Adam?
Adam, do you know when on the Olympics ice skate
Mm.
when they discount the low score and the high score? I was ignoring what happened.
A green can, please.
Go on, then I'll have a.
You see with the paper there, that's all.
I'm just going to just put the bottom there to get rid of the packet.
Yeah,
I'll have the Coke. Oh, I'll have the lemon then. All right.
Careful, the chips kind of chips.
Is that fridge been empty? That fridge was full at kickoff.
Oh, it's like on my plate. I don't even want it really.
Right, so who are your penalty takers? First up, it's going to be Isaac, innit?
Gordon, Isaac.
Bruno always takes one.
No Trippier, but he's gone up, hasn't he?
I think Tino will take one. I think.
You reckon?
I do. Out of the five.
Barnes?
You would definitely think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say Barnes maybe.
Because Fabian normally takes one as well, doesn't he?
Burn, head one in.
So Isaac first, Gordon, Bruno, Barnes. We need one more. I'm going to say Tino, but who do you think?
Joe.
Hall? I think Hall might take one.
Joe.
Nah, not Joe.
No, I hope not.
Longstaff?
I hope not. I mean, to be fair, though, I might have to take one.
Yeah.
That's worrying that we can't pick a fourth that we're confident in.
Mind you, though, I fancy
Hall, have
Pope.
we not seen Hall take a penalty before?
I think Hall will take one like I.
Hasn't had the
Hey, Pope, though. Pope's a big lad, you know, in goal.
greatest of,
Isn't he? Big lad.
That's not small.
Ah. Look at him, man. Look at his six-pack through his shirt, man. Look at how, my word.
He's never had a
I
slice
thought
of
you meant me there.
I did.
Squirrel sends in a quick question. He says, are you scared for Bruno's pen? 100%. I'm always scared when Bruno steps up.
I hope he doesn't do that. Pitter-patter shite.
Well, just if he misses, it's just how upset he'll be. 'Cause you've seen that last time, didn't you?
Devastated.
Yeah.
But using that captain's armband as a tissue.
I tell you, I shook his hand when they beat with 3-0. Bud scored a hat trick.
Yeah, he said that he came out of the toilet or
I
something like that.
bumped right into him. Like, come on,
Was
like,
that Boxing Day?
He was going for a
Boxing Day,
tab.
I came outside and he was going for a cheeky tab before the bus. And like he was right next to us, like walking along the road. And I said, hey, well played today, like you were brilliant. He went, oh, thank you so much. And I went for a tab.
Him sound new, no.
I
I don't think he had no time with Tottenham.
That was
Oh, Chris Wood's on as well, isn't he?
we had performance. We had appointment.
Right. Anybody that is commenting, I'm sure I've just seen. Oh, no, actually, he wasn't. I'm lying.
Who's in there? Burn shooting, but Bruno shooting ball.
I'm going to turn the comments off for a second because you might be ahead of and I don't want to know.
Yeah.
My phone.
So everybody's phones are over.
Mark, don't get clever. Don't get clever, Mark.
Just do not disturb.
Just turn your phone over. How are Portby, lad? Has to be a hero.
Did the last one we do? Oh, no, that was Blackburn, wasn't it?
When I was on
They won the penalties, yeah.
delighted.
Oh, you watch Craig Pope's video after this?
I'm sure we've done a watch along with penalties before.
Miserable.
Sure we have.
thing. No, I don't think so.
Did we,
Oh, no.
we did only cup matches last year, did we?
We did the Southampton away one in the cup where Joe Linton's ghost goal. The kind of
That was the semi-final, wasn't it?
semi-final. We did that one. We
Did we
did.
do one of the early League Cup ones? Bournemouth or Palace?
We've done a couple in the
Oh,
Ashley,
aye,
remember,
right,
as
actually,
well.
mate, aye. He's bigger
Yeah.
than Paul, probably. But,
That one with the coupler.
God, he's massive.
Yeah. Aye.
Yeah, when Maximus scored.
Look at them towering above the two, the ref and the linesman.
I mean, Pope must be about 6'4", 6'5", but my height, isn't he?
He's a big lad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when we played against Burnley one time, I happened to be coming out the ground and he was getting on the team bus and he was signing autographs for the fans.
Yeah.
And he was just humongous. I'm a man.
I remember getting in the lift with Fraser Forster once when I was in Norwich.
Oh,
and
awesome.
he was like, you know, I've seen Scrooged.
Aye.
You know, he's in the lift with the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
That's it.
And he is the whole lift. And that Fraser Forster was like that.
That's a brilliant film.
That's one of my favourite films ever. I love it.
My lass used to teach his daughter.
Fraser Forster's.
When he moved to Celtic, she like wrote out a card and gave her some flowers and stuff, and says in the card it was something like "Hate my dad's job, we have to move" or something like that.
Oh,
obviously he was going to Celtic.
I could have gone to Glasgow. Scotland,
Nick Pope, how are you, Pope?
Nick Pope.
Come on, Nick Pope.
Before he takes it, Bestie, I think I'm actually before. Goalkeeper, shirt sleeve short.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer the long ones or like Pope's?
Long. I'm long but rolled up.
Yeah.
What about the shirt?
Right.
Keep us
And
right.
Pope, lad.
Keep us right.
Pen that.
Very good pen. Yeah. Very good pen.
Guess the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say that really. Oh God.
What do you reckon the ramifications are if we don't win this? If we don't win this, we've all said that this year might get a good swing at the cups, and this was the kind of one, wasn't it? Because the FA Cup, the bigger teams,
try harder.
Well, in my envelope, I had we're getting past the first round of it. Well, sorry, the wrong way around.
The draw's done was straight from the off, though, hasn't it?
Has it though?
Oh, mate, come on.
It's a hard play.
We're to a Premier League team.
Well, it is.
I get what you're saying,
But it's probably one of the Premier League teams you'd pick.
I think that's like
ground's a hard place to go. Like I've seen the structure for the next rounds, where the Champions League teams come in, but they can't be drawn against each other.
Oh yeah.
I don't like that.
Like, Isaac stepping up.
Isaac's bottom left.
Good.
Straight down the middle. They sit with Jens Lehmann.
Cool as you like.
I didn't feel he had actually made the greatest of sort of contacts, but
I don't.
Well, we said that.
He never really does, does he?
He's where he
Yeah. Oh, he's missing. No problems, lads. But fine.
Is he a lefty like?
Yeah, I think he is. He'll go for absolute power.
He looks like a blaster to me. Like,
yeah, near blasties.
He looks like a
blammies. Back row this.
Watch him just lift it gently in the top corner.
Caressing the back of the net.
Like shares of Blackburn.
Is he right or left?
He's right, I think.
He's right the way he's shaping up.
Oh, yeah, Pope.
Yeah.
Come on, Pope.
Come on, Pope. You got this, mate. You've got this, Pope.
Yep.
I blasties.
Don't eat.
But he listened to me. He said no blasties. Like.
See, I thought he was wearing a cowboy hat for a second. I'll get it.
Man, he was cool as I say. Like to be fair to him. Oh man, I really don't want. Oh my.
Wow.
He looks really confident.
He looks absolutely full of beans. Yeah, like. Jesus, Joe. You have filled me full of nerves.
Jesus, Joe.
I feel like he's not confident himself.
Nah.
Doesn't look.
He's filled us full of nerves just by his face.
I mean, he could just be very, very calm and relaxed.
Well, do you know when they say a player just didn't look comfortable taking a penalty? That had it all over his face there. Like,
come on, Joe.
Prove us wrong, Joe.
Is referee blowing? Not a bad penalty, in fairness.
Is it like?
Yeah,
just
good
a
save
nice
that.
keeper height for the keeper.
Yes, it's just obvious, wasn't it?
That's not a bad penalty, that, you know.
Gets us the right way, like.
He's a big lad, gets down well on it.
Hell of a save, like.
Yeah, it's a good save, that.
If it's just an inch or two higher, it's in.
Yeah,
indeed.
You've seen worse penalties, but it's a good save.
Oh, I've seen worse penalties go in.
Yeah. Fuck's sake.
Oh,
got it there.
How did I? Who's next, do you reckon?
I'd like to think Gordon, like, but or
I'm
Barnes.
really shocked Joe went second.
I'm not convinced Gordon will take one.
Barnes, surely Bruno. Sorry,
I was thinking Bruno. Like.
Oh, shit the bed.
He's got a road on his bottle, hasn't he?
He will have, yeah.
They'll all do it these days. Like, it really blows my mind. You know, when like it goes like it's in the press. The keeper had the things on the bus. Fucking every keeper does that.
Yeah, as if they haven't.
Everybody does
it.
it.
They don't do any studying whatsoever. don't know for years.
Oh, wait, Bruno. Come on. Jenny will do that little skip.
I would think so.
I hear that.
He's done well.
It's a good
He's done
penalty.
well.
Superb pen that.
Good penalty at Bruno. I feared for him there. I was more nervous about Bruno than I was Big Joe. It's a good penalty. Who's he got on Nick Pope? Nick Pope. Save it.
You went save it.
Save it. Useless prick.
Great,
Save it.
great instruction.
Nick Pope's
Get
going.
in. Save it.
He's right, actually.
Didn't think of that one.
Think of that.
Right, come on, lads.
Save it.
See your left foot? Is he the lad from? No, he's not. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, Piggin.
Come on, Nick Pope.
I do think you'll save one, like.
Oh, hey!
Oh, come on.
He wasn't saving it, but thank God for that.
Come on.
Come on.
That's got interesting.
He just leans back. doesn't he?
It's bad, that.
Jesus. God, he sent Pope to the races there now, like you had, technically. Who's now, do you reckon? Hall? I think Barnes, like.
If Gordon doesn't take one, I am baffled by that.
There he is.
There he is.
Jones.
There he is.
Always take one.
I wasn't convinced that he would. You know.
You'd normally think he'd be in the first two, like.
That's it. Ask your God, Bruno. Ask your God. Come on, Starboy.
Even it up. Come on. Even it up, Bruno. Get
Hey,
it.
boy.
Good penalty, that.
Great penalty.
Even
What did I
if
say? Shit, what did I say?
Bruno.
Did I?
Bruno.
Gordon.
Do you do a thing like I'm really full? Do you do a thing where you're watching them thinking, God, I hope they're not full as well? Like,
No.
I feel uncomfortable for them. Like, oh, no.
Imagine if they'd been
Hey,
grabbing pizzas the whole time.
I feel like, I feel a bit heavy here, lads.
Oh, lack of confidence
he
here.
doesn't look our.
Absolute nerve. He is a bag of nerves. God almighty, I'm gonna have a heart attack here, man.
Like a bub.
Come on.
That's all right.
Oh, he's getting in. He's looking. He's trying to get in his head.
And poor up, lad.
Get in his head.
He's missing. This kid's missing.
Come on, Popey.
Come on. Save it. Come on, Pope. Nick Pope. Oh, I'm Popey. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a stinker that.
Hey,
told
that's
you,
shocking,
is
that, mate.
stinker.
I told
He didn't look confident at all, did he?
Goodness
Good grief.
gracious
So
me.
who's this? Who's next? Hall? You reckon?
Absolute Roberto Baggio, that.
Big Nick Pope. Give it to Popey.
Bonzi or Longstaff for me.
Harvey Bonds hasn't taken one yet, has he?
That's horrendous, that.
Did Harvey Bonds get his save, the Blackburn?
God, how high was that?
That's shocking. That's one
That
of the
was a
worst.
stinker.
That's one of the worst I've ever seen. That.
Yeah,
Like
that
Harry
was.
Kane's, that.
Remember
Who was it? Barnsley.
Sean Longstaff?
Longstaff.
Oh, Dawn.
Told you.
Was it John Crew who missed one
What's it
for Villa against us?
Go on, Sean.
Come on, Longy. Send her through. Come on, Longy.
Get in.
Get in,
there.
get in, son.
Thank God for that.
Get in there.
Mark, you called it from the start, mate. That is a relief, that, like. Absolute relief.
You can see the reaction already. We're lucky to get through.
You see Joe's face there when he was.
Doesn't matter, honestly, it doesn't matter how we get through, as long as you get through. It's the same with cup games. You could have the worst performance in the world.
Fair
as long as
play,
you get through.
Anthony Gordon there and Tino commiserating them.
I will go back in the comments now.
That's 3 games now. 2 draws away from home and win at home.
That
haven't
his
played.
penalty was stinging.
Yeah, that is I think the worst penalty I've ever seen a
Yeah,
professional take.
Happy for him.
I'm chuffed for Longstaff there, like,
Yeah, me
because
too.
you know, for fine well, the Vultures would have been out if he had missed that, like.
All right.
So fair play. Well done, Longstaff. Decent penalty as well. Calm.
Like all of our and obviously I know Joe Linton's was saved, but
It was a decent penalty.
it's a
Good penalty.
good like when you compare it to theirs.
But even like Joe Linton's other penalties that get saved, I think at Southgate against Germany in '96, it wasn't a good penalty. It was.
Yeah.
You see sometimes where a penalty goes in, but it's right. He's hit that pretty well. Keeper's got down, made a good save.
Yeah. Oof.
There's Doug. His flag in the middle. His scarf even. Not a flag. Knew what I meant.
That fan is done, isn't it?
Doesn't sound
That
great.
fan is done. So the draw happens. I'm going to say straight after. It's not going to be straight after, is it?
Oh, does it happen today?
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
it's
Oh,
tonight.
great. Oh,
This is
it
the
is.
last game to finish in the
All right.
So
second
Ollie must
round.
have a couple of mates in the Forest team there.
Degger,
Should I bet something?
people have asked you, yeah, to do the words.
Oh, well, won you now? Get
Get
it.
in. Hard work of it, hard work, but we've got there. Like I said, it doesn't really matter how we get there in the cup games. It's progressing, and we've done exactly that. You know, for fine well, we're going to get an absolute stinker in the next round again, because this is what we do as a football club these days. We'll get absolute stinker draws.
Come on, says Bruno. Every inch the captain, look at that.
Why we're pointing at Joe there?
Just basically like
Give
just.
him,
'Cause he missed
give
the
him pick him up
penalty,
a bit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Well, you think of the first game of the season, if he's not on the pitch with it, there's another draw. So funny game football and all the fans and that. It could have been so different about
Oh,
four or 5 minutes ago.
yeah, they could have been just kind of slowly
Yeah.
traipsing back on the bus by now.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, look how empty the rest of the stadium is.
First game back for Sandro to win.
Ah, yeah. I think
Eddie's
Eddie will
not
be.
happy, like, is he?
No, I wouldn't be
He's
either.
not happy.
I wouldn't be either. Well, I'm not. I mean, I'm happy we're through, but you can't just not look at the last 95 minutes.
By Bruno's reaction there. I know he's
What do
obviously
you mean?
trying to G
Oh, I
up
get
the-
it.
Go on, Sandro.
G up the crowd and that, but
That's meant.
That's lush, that, to be fair. Like, that's absolutely lush.
That's the PR you want, not Darren Neal's giving it 6. That's the
lush.
stuff that, like.
Yeah, lush.
still
I
doesn't
love
wanna-
out like that, you know.
Still doesn't want to smile, does he?
I love out like that. It must have been emotional for him today, you know.
No,
Like,
100%.
I bet it was. I
would have been tough, like, he's counting down the days to this moment. And
reading who I think was it Craig Hope wrote the thing about him in the mail a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
It was really it was
that's
like
good, yeah.
There's been a
how
few
much-
articles,
how much
hasn't
the
there?
club had done for him and stuff.
I would have helped him a lot.
Mine's part of that Craig Hope one, and I know he's not always flavour of the month, our Craig, but there was parts of it that were pure Alan Partridge, like when he's like describing his car and stuff like that.
Ah, yeah,
When
yeah.
he drove his Audi. Gee, I'm not a car person. I don't know what it was. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's a bit.
It almost felt he hadn't wrote it, if I'm being really honest with you, when I read it.
Yeah.
I was like, this doesn't seem like Craig's wrote it. It was his article, and he has.
Yeah.
It's just when I was reading it, I was like, this doesn't really seem like something you would say. We'll be careful, we'll be getting wrong for over celebrating here. The celebration, please, will be out.
what do you want to do? Shall we wrap this up and shall we do a match reaction straight away?
Well, when's the draw like?
Well, it'll probably be doing whilst we're doing the match reactions. We're going to talk about it towards the end of it.
Okay.
Yeah, could do it,
Yeah.
Got me
Two
right
birds, one stone. And thanks to everybody who has joined us tonight. It's been a pleasure as always. We have been live for 2.5 hours, scrammed plenty of pizzas, and absolutely stressed our tits off right the way through it. But
left arm's tingling. Swear to God.
Down line.
yeah, so just like the video,
Just
it's all
add
what
that
asked
if you
for.
like
If
somebody
you
else's
do want to
favourite.
become a subscriber as well, costs you absolutely nothing to do that. Help us push for that 12,000 subscriber mark as well. If you want to become a member, it costs $2.99 a month. That's all we ask for as well. You do get extra stuff. You get early access to things as well. So just do that as well. Thanks. We are about to end the stream and we are going to do a match reaction, which will be going out straight away. Watch us doing. See you next time. I'm trying to find the button that I need to press for the video to stream.
It just
It's
kind
been a
of
while.
filling time a little
Been
bit.
a while. Yeah, it has been. Somebody say something because I need to find this button.
Tonali looks buzzing, doesn't he? Like Tonali looks. You see him like the close-ups of him with the crowd, not like he looks. He looks owl and moon with like.
Found it. Bye, everybody.
Bye.